Good evening and welcome to Old Trafford, where the Clarets have travelled to take on Manchester United. It's an 8:15 kick-off tonight. Manchester United against Burnley. Sean Dyche's side come here in good spirits after a comeback win over high-flying Leicester City on Sunday. Chris Wood and Ashley Westwood got the goals in a fine 2-1 win. That ended a run of 4 successive defeats for the Clarets. Salford-born Phil Bardsley started his career here. He'll be disappointed, hasn't made it tonight. He's got a back strain. One change. Matt Lowton comes in for Phil Bardsley. Let's have a look at the Burnley lineup then. Penalty hero from Sunday, Nick Pope in goal. Matt Lowton at right back, Charlie Taylor at left back, James Tarkowski and Ben Mee in the centre. Dwight McNeil was released by Manchester United at the age of 14. He's in the Burnley midfield. Jeff Hendrick, Jack Cork and Ashley Westwood make up the 4. Up front it's Jay Rodriguez and Chris Wood. Chris Wood scored here for New Zealand in the 2012 Olympics. On the bench, Joe Hart, former Man City keeper of course, Robbie Brady, who started his career here, Eric Peters, Aaron Lennon, Matty Vidra, Kevin Long and youngster Mace Goodridge in the 18 in the Premier League for the second time. It's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first full season in charge at Old Trafford. They've got 34 points, 7 more than Burnley, but it's their worst return in a Premier League season since 1989-90 when they played under Sir Alex Ferguson. They lost 2-0 at Anfield on Sunday, but they drew 1-1 with Liverpool here early in the season. Amazingly, they remain the only side to take points off the champions-elect in 2019-20. It's 5th against 15. There's no Marcus Rashford for United. Let's have a look at Solskjaer's side. There's 2 changes. Mata and Jones come in for Shaw and the ill Lindelof. It's David De Gea in goal, Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back, Brandon Williams at left back, Phil Jones and skipper Harry Maguire in the centre, holding roles for Fred and Nemanja Matic. Ahead of them, Dan James, Juan Mata, Andreas Pereira with Anthony Martial up front. So we think 4-2-3-1 for the home side. On the bench, Sergio Romero survived that car crash thankfully. Eric Bay, Jesse Lingard, Diego Dallo, Luke Shaw, Mason Greenwood and Angel Gomez. At Turf Moor last month, goals from Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford gave United a 2-0 win, but Burnley drawn their last 3 here, and that includes last January when Burnley led 2-0 with 8 minutes left, only to be denied by a disputed Paul Pogba penalty and a Victor Lindelof goal that looked offside. Our referee, as last year, is John Moss, and he'll be helped on VAR by Graham Scott. Pleased to say Dave Roberts alongside me, for Clarets player. Well, let's hope it's 3rd time lucky here. We've had 3 draws. We could do with a win.
Fourth time lucky. We've had 3 fantastic games. I've been with you the last 3 seasons, and we've had very different games really. Well, certainly the first one was very different. That was Tom Heaton's goalkeeping masterclass. United had 37 attempts on goal, I think, in that game, and none were getting past Tom Heaton that day. He had a marvellous game, played really well, man of the match, and how that ended up 0-0 we'll never know, but we were really grateful of a point that day. And then very much different the last twice, because we've been 2 goals ahead. We saw Stephen Defoe free kick in one of the matches, and then last season again, even more so late on last season, wasn't it, before the United got back into the game, and 2 goals coming in quick succession at the end. So you hope we haven't blown our chance the last 2 seasons and we have another opportunity tonight.
Yeah, it is 1962 since we won here. 15 games in the top flight without a win. Got to talk about Sunday. What a spectacular and fantastic comeback that was.
Yeah, great comeback. We don't do it too often in the Premier League. We were saying before the game, it's only the 2nd time under Sean Dyche that we've come back from trailing at half-time to win a Premier League match. We've done it 3 times once against Tottenham in our first Premier League season, but it's quite a rarity. But I think we deserved it. Second half, we rode our luck a little bit. Obviously a penalty save as well in there, but we had a lot more attacking intent in that second half, and it paid off.
Yeah, the penalty save was a turning point. It looked a good save, and I don't think it was necessarily a poor penalty. It looked a top save from Nick Pope.
Yeah, it went the right way, which helped, and it was. And once he had gone the right way, it was the nice height and no real power on it. They did really well to save it, and yeah, we were thankful of it. And as you say, that might be a turning point. We had a turning point with a penalty against Leicester a few seasons ago, didn't we? Matt Taylor's penalty that hit the post. Leicester went down the other end and scored, and the rest is history. They stayed up that season and went on to win the title the following season. So these things can be turning points. Hopefully Burnley can use that to their advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Leicester are leading West Ham by a goal to nil in one of the other games. Started at 7:30. Burnley-born Harvey Barnes has scored again. So Leicester City 1, West Ham 0, and Spurs lead against Norwich. Dele Alli has got that goal. We're live from Old Trafford. Manchester United against Burnley. The Clarets did win the first Premier League game between the two sides. Robbie Blake got that goal in August 2009. Since then, Burnley without a win, with some good performances here, particularly in the last 2 years when Burnley, as Dave said, led 2-0 before drawing 2-2. I mean, it's given us a massive lift. I mean, we're still 4 points clear now of the relegation zone. Yeah,
it's tightened up a little bit, hasn't it, with the results last night. Norwich seem a little bit cut loose down at the bottom, but Watford are on a decent run until last night. Villa won again, so it's kind of all to play for still down there. You can't take anything for granted too much, and it may well be this season that because of the spread of the teams, the points total required might be a little bit higher than normal.
Yeah, somebody suggested 40 to me last night. I mean, the sides have been at less than a point a game, but I guess there's so many still involved, anything could happen from here.
Yeah, you put a couple of wins together, it does have a different reflection on things, and anyone can do that. Obviously, Bournemouth were struggling for confidence, and they had a really good win last night as well. So you can turn it around. Hopefully Burnley, with the good result we had on Sunday, we can build on that confidence tonight.
Yeah, excellent result. You know, Leicester high flying. It's only their third away defeat of the season. It really was a top performance. And it came in a difficult run of games, which includes today, obviously, and Arsenal at home a week on Sunday.
Run, isn't it? I mean, they're all tough games, but particularly when you looked at the schedule, it was a difficult run we had back end of the year into the new year.
Yeah, here come the teams. The tunnel's in the corner here, of course, at Old Trafford. Burnley in all sky blue. Manchester United, obviously, red shirts, white shorts, black socks. Let's go through the sides for you. One change for the Clarets. Matt Lowton in for the former Manchester United player Phil Bardsley. Would be disappointed to miss out. It's Nick Pope in goal, Lowton at right back, Charlie Taylor at left back, James Tarkowski and Ben Mee in the centre. A return to Old Trafford for Dwight McNeil. He was released by Manchester United at 14, and how well has he done for Burnley since? Jeff Hendrick, Jack Cork, and Sunday's goal here, Ashley Westwood, make up the midfield four. It's Jay Rodriguez and Chris Wood up front. Rodriguez got the winning goal here on his last appearance at Old Trafford for West Brom. On the bench, former Man City keeper Joe Hart. Robbie Brady started his career here. Eric Peters, Aaron Lennon, who made his international debut here for England against Jamaica. Matty Vidra, Kevin Long and youngster Mace Goodridge. For United, a couple of changes for them. Mata and Jones come in for Shaw and the ill Lindelof. It's David De Gea in goal. Aaron Wan-Bissaka will play right back. Brandon Williams at left back. Phil Jones and skipper Harry Maguire in the centre. Holding roles for Fred and Nemanja Matic. Ahead of them, lightning fast Daniel James, Juan Mata, Andres Pereira, with Anthony Martial up front. On the bench, Sergio Romero, Eric Bay, Jesse Lingard, Diogo Dalot, Luke Shaw, Mason Greenwood, just 18. How well has he done this season? And Angel Gomez make up the 18. John Moss is our referee, as he was for this game here last season. Manchester United against Burnley. Burnley in all sky blue. Away strip, of course, United red shirts, white shorts, black socks. It's going to be almost a full house. Already a good vocal following from Burnley. Yeah,
we've got, probably around 3,000 fans in the corner, as is usually the case here at Old Trafford. But you can make yourself heard. I think the Burnley fans have done that already, and we certainly remember the last couple of seasons. Very vocal support from the travelling Clarets in the corner.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Skippers exchange handshakes in the middle. Maguire and me. Wait for the PA to die down. Always allow one here. Burnley playing Norwich in the FA Cup, of course, on Saturday. Does look like Vardy's gone off for Leicester injured, I think. Leicester leading by a goal to 0 against West Ham. And Vardy going down the tunnel. That's a worry for Leicester. Here we await John Moss's whistle. Looks like 4-4-2 for Burnley. Maybe Jay Rodriguez will play a little bit deeper than Ashley Barnes does. We're switching ends, so it'll be left to right initially for Burnley. Nick Pope just collecting his belongings, and he'll jog across. Handshake, I'm sure, with David De Gea. It's 2-0 at Turf Moor, remember. Martial and Rashford the scorers. 2-2 here last year. Burnley led 2-0 with 8 minutes to go. Goals from Barnes and from Wood. A disputed penalty converted by Paul Pogba, and a late equaliser that was certainly offside by Lindelof. John Moss almost ready to get us underway. Just has a check with his assistants. And we will be underway at Old Trafford. Immediately back with Harry Maguire. On in turn for Jones. Rare outing for Jones. Lindelof's played all bar one game. Looked like an infringement there. Fred stayed down. Did look like he was caught. And I think John Moss had played on. Fred picks himself up. It is a free kick. Fred's okay. Jack Cork a little late. Nothing too severe. John Moss free kick only. Inside 30 seconds. Cork was in strong. Jones to get that forward. Headed one by Taylor. Flick on from Cork. Forward again here from McNeil. It's a chase here for Rodriguez. Jones let it bounce. Gets away with it just about. Fred back here for Jones. Jones looking to get it forward. Might fall here for Martial. Fancy flick. He's caught his man. Martial driving through the middle. Me out of position. Opportunity here. Pereira's got an overlap from Williams. Pereira checks inside. Picks out Mata. On for Martial. Fred looking to have a shot. It's a poor one. Well wide of the target. Ben Mee caught his man. Is there any action here? John Moss coming across to have a word.
Just a word, nothing more.
Yeah, thankfully, yeah. I think he's just saying, I've seen that. We were playing on. United had the ball. Good refereeing, I think. Burnley got away with a couple of challenges inside the first 90 seconds. But an indication Burnley are fired up, Dave. Yeah,
certainly seems that way so far. United with the attacking intent, but Burnley certainly letting Manchester United know they're there.
Kick from Pope. He was the hero on Sunday with that fantastic penalty save. Matic wins the first header. Taylor with the next. Rodriguez trying to find his man. James has stepped in. Here's Williams, impressed at Turf Moor last month. Here's Matic, back in favour. Uses Jones, former Blackburn player, of course. Here's Maguire. Maguire back to De Gea. 6 years ago tonight, Phil Bardsley scored here. Sunderland won in the semi-final on penalties. Pereira just to help that on. Right-hand side for Mata. On again for Pereira. Back again for Mata. He'll switch this to his left-hand side. On for Martial. Martial, nice touch on. There's an offside flag here. Burnley free kick. Just outside the box, left-hand side.
Right in front of the assistant there. Had no hesitation putting his flag up for offside.
Yeah, worked it well. I think the back four realised just to push up. Jones wins the header. They'll be strong in the air with Jones and Maguire. Here's McNeil. Just hugging that left touchline, back inside. Ben Mee for Taylor. Taylor back for his keeper. Martial's on the chase. Pope will clear this right-footed. Decent kick, but it'll go all the way through to his Spanish counterpart. 3 minutes played. Goalless at Old Trafford. Manchester United 0, Burnley 0. Here's Phil Jones. Instructions from Sean Dyche from the bench. Touch back for Jones. Burnley applying the pressure. It's going all the way back to De Gea inside his 6-yard box. Helps it on for Maguire. Nice and cool. Maguire on for Williams. Hasn't kept that in play. That was good pressure, wasn't it, from Burnley across the front line?
Yeah, won a throw in Manchester United's half, and good pressure from Burnley down Burnley's right.
Here's Matt Lowton with the throw. front of the United dugout, finds Rodriguez, touch on for Hendrick, thought he was good on Sunday. Hendrick, good footwork, wins another throw. It'll be Lowton to take it, nearer the 18-yard box this time. Burnley, no hurry. 4 minutes gone, gets it back Lowton. Here's Westwood, goal hero from Sunday. Helps it on for Ben Mee. Mee to hook it wide for Charlie Taylor. Taylor down the line nicely for McNeil. McNeil trying to take his man on, but Jones got back at him and did well, defended that well. Here's Matic. On for Williams. Burnley won't want to see Williams bombing on like he did at Turf Moor. Still in his own half, checks back, finds his skipper Maguire. Maguire for Fred. Fred on nicely for Matic. They play in the anchor roles. Williams back from Maguire. Good pressure from Burnley. Maguire to use his keeper. De Gea beaten twice on Sunday. That Salah goal was late on. Martial stays down after the challenge from Tarkowski. I think he fell awkwardly. Referee's happy to play on here. Wood to collect it down the left channel. Has he got a bit of support? Couldn't hold off Jones though. Martial's still down. Do United kick it out? They do. Fred's done that. I just explained that, Dave. The referee's under no obligation to stop the play unless it's a head injury.
No, I think there was a coming together. It was something and nothing. James Tarkowski maybe just edged him out for an aerial challenge, and as you say, maybe just fell slightly awkwardly.
He's feeling his left ankle, isn't he? Scored 3 goals in 3 games. Let's just see it now.
Oh, he's actually ended up he's kicked James Tarkowski and come off worse.
It's just contact, isn't it? Yeah, leg to leg. It's something or nothing, isn't it, really? But he's felt that. Neither a foul, is it, nor a reason to stop the game. I think the referee got it bob on. Just feeling the left ankle.
He's hobbling a little.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's complaining.
It wasn't a foul, I think John Moss got that right. And John Moss was saying, well, you're going to have to go off the field, lad. You've received treatment. And he'll go off on the far side.
Moving okay now, I think.
Yes, just not listening, John Moss, is he? The former Monaco player is trying to chip away, and he's here. He's just having none of it. We'll restart with the Burnley throw. Will Burnley give the ball back here? I would imagine so. Ben Mee will just kick it long towards the keeper, I think. Sportingly giving the ball back, all the way back to De Gea. I did mention United's worst start since the 89-90 season, so it's the worst start of the Premier League era. Matic under pressure here in his own 18-yard box and given away. Woods won it. It's back though with Matic. Matic, good skill. Beat his man in the 18-yard box. Not sure you'd want to keep doing that. And he's found Williams. Kept the 3 men up here. Pereira to stab it wide for James. Playing on the left-hand side against Lowton. James comes inside for Pereira. Back again for the former Swansea man. James inside nicely. Matic. Ball on. Lowton wanted his keeper to come. It's gone back for Pope. Pope clears it. Maguire will jump here with Rodriguez. Wins it comfortably. Burnley to win the next ball with Westwood. A little bit wide for Rodriguez. Ball forward here from Lowton. He's good. And Wood's broken the offside trap, but Matic will get there ahead of him. Thought about hooking it back to his keeper. In the end, it runs out of play. United throw. He throws it back to his keeper. It was a good ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit too wide and just marshalled out for a United throw in the end, but good intent from Burnley.
Here's Pereira picking up the ball in the gap between midfield and the front line. Here's James, central, Daniel James. Uses Brandon Williams coming forward from left back. 8 minutes on the watch. Picks out James again. Lowton didn't dive in, ball into the middle. Tarkowski, cushion ball back, and that is a corner for United. Couldn't take any chances, Tarkowski. And that'll be Pereira across to take it. Sign from PSV, goes short. Mata collects, back for Pereira. Brazilian gets a ball in, and it's easily collected by Nick Pope. Shout from the keeper, I think. Collected it comfortably. Rolls it out.
Space down this left-hand side.
Yeah, Charlie Taylor bombing on. Wood wants it through the middle here if he can thread the ball. Tried to find him. Maguire covered it. Ooh, Rodriguez nearly won the second ball. Matic has lost out to Hendrick. Touch on for Wood. Back for
That's
Hendrick.
a
Wood's
foul,
fouled here. Surely inside the D.
Chris Wood was floored there. How was that not a foul on the edge of the box?
Did he play an advantage? There was no signal.
No.
He laid it off Wood. Got caught, didn't he?
There was time there with the ball being lost to give a free kick.
Fred hooks it wide. Kept in play on that far side just by Wan-Bissaka. Here's Mata. Always look a better side for me, United, when Mata's playing. On for Jones. Gets it back, Phil Jones, halfway line. Here's Jones again. Under pressure uses Matic. Sitting deep, Matic. Almost alongside the centre-backs. Maguire to use Jones again. Turns 28 next month, Phil Jones. Uses Fred, centre of the park. Williams screaming for it.
Space on this side, isn't it?
Yeah, Matt has spotted him, and it goes wide for Williams. Lowton goes to him, wearing 53, Williams. Cuts inside, gets the better of Lowton just. Here's Fred with a shot. Good block. Court got in the way. Wan-Bissaka uses Mata. Mata, nice layoff. Martial, back for Mata. Right-hand side with Martial, cutting in on that dangerous left foot. Uses Pereira. Pereira uses Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka coming forward from full-back. Decent ball into the middle, it's gone behind. That'll be a goal kick. Burnley defended it well. Little bit of breather for the Clarets.
Patient build-up play from United there, and a dangerous ball into the box, and fortunately for Burnley, deflected behind for a goal kick to Nick Pope.
Yeah, Pereira just couldn't get enough on it to divert it towards goal.
It was just behind him, wasn't it?
Yeah. Tried to flick it, didn't he? But it didn't quite work out. It's 2-0 for Leicester. Leicester 2, West Ham 0. And it's Pereira with the second. He was impressive on Sunday. Half-time scores: Leicester 2, West Ham 0. And Spurs are 1-up against Norwich. Here's Brandon Williams. Good ball from him. And James is running down the left channel. Tarkowski trying to go with him. James cutting back on his favoured right foot. Lays it off. Finds Fred. Fred to touch on. Ball forward here for Rodriguez to chase against Maguire. Maguire always the favourite. Stabs it back for De Gea. Rodriguez continues his chase. De Gea uses Jones. That's the problem he got in with Johan Berg Gudmundsson last season, and Gudmundsson had him for pace.
Early red card, wasn't it?
Here's Maguire into the Burnley half now for the former Hull City defender. Uses Brandon Williams. Left hand side, back inside for Fred. Touches it on for Mata. Back here for Jones. What a two poos from the Burnley fans because of his Blackburn pass. Here's Wan-Bissaka, helps it on. Back here for Fred. On in turn here for Pereira, just outside the D. Good block from Tarkowski. Wan-Bissaka wins the next ball. Here's Nemanja Matic, just helped it on for Wan-Bissaka. Burnley won it back. That's hit against Mata. And that'll be a throw. Well done, Dwight McNeil on that far side. He's working on his defensive side, isn't he?
Yeah, he works hard and tracks back. Does really well. Important part of his game. Yeah, Charlie Taylor with her, particularly if you're playing that 4-4-2. Matic to take it down. It's ballooned up, but Ben Mees won the header. Rodriguez to take it down. Hooks it wide for Matt Lowton. First opportunity for him to come forward. He's looking for Wood. Maguire's got that covered. Done well with it, the England centre-back. Here's Williams. Pereira against Cork. And that'll be a United throw. Halfway inside their own half, left-hand side, with 19-year-old Brandon Williams. Picks out Matic. Good touch here from Rodriguez, wins the throw. Did well, yeah, really well. Hendrick with it. He'll leave it for Lowton. Burnley right, then halfway inside the United half. Bounced up awkwardly a little for Westwood. He stabbed it back for me. On for Taylor. Taylor looking to go down the line against Mata. Taking him on the outside. Will it break for Court? Just about. Helps him up for Taylor. Taylor's get the ball in. Dangerous one. Can Rodriguez take it down? The flag's gone up. Wasn't sure about that. Yeah, he looked off.
Did he?
Yeah, looked off.
Flag went up straight away, to be fair.
I think Williams just moved forward and played him offside there. Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yeah, started his run perhaps too early, didn't he? Here's De Gea with the kick. Looking long for Martial. Burnley want to win the first header and have. McNeil takes it down on his chest. Runs into trouble. Here's Mata. On for Matic. Here's Williams. Bombing down the left. Scored at Bramall Lane. His first goal in the Premier League. Here's Matic. Uses Maguire. 14 minutes gone. Goalless at Old Trafford. Maguire under good pressure from Rodriguez. Matic likewise. Ever so deep, Matic. Goes back for De Gea under pressure. Westwood, Cork and Hendrick all high up the pitch. It's ball from Burnley, because they get it beyond that. United have bent forward. Here's Fred, halfway line. Hooks it wide for James. Left-hand side today, James. Looking for Williams, cut out well by Lowton. Wasn't handball. Lowton can't find a Burnley shirt though. Here's Matic. Helped it on nicely for Mata. Overlap from Wan-Bissaka's dangerous. Uses the former Palace man into the middle. No touch from Martial. Williams has done well to keep it in play. Touch back here for Pereira. Good footwork from him. And that'll be a goal kick. Came off Pereira last of all. Right decision. Martial, you do wonder if he should have got a touch to that. We'll see a better angle now. It's Wan-Bissaka with the ball in. He did get a touch, but just didn't take it goalward. Goal kick for Burnley. First 15 minutes negotiated. We haven't got Ashley Barnes today, Dave, to get the first.
No, he likes scoring here, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, he does. Good update. I mean, I understand the operation went well. He's in a recovery period. We'll flick on here that Rodriguez is chasing. Jones just got there, booked it wide. I wonder if the keeper could have got it, but Jones wasn't to know. It was a good flick, wasn't it? Rodriguez was onto it.
Yeah, it was. Good ball through and did really well to clear it in the end. And Jay Rodriguez was just inches away.
Yeah, good flick on. Might have come off Maguire as well. Jones might have injured himself in the process of clearing that. We'll wait and see on that. Tarkowski comes inside his man, uses Westwood. Westwood wide for Lowton. Lowton in for Bardsley today. Ball forward looking for Wood. Header won by Maguire. Comfortable enough. Here's Tarkowski. Tarkowski looking wide here from McNeil. It's a good ball, good diagonal ball. McNeil will collect it. Can he take on Wan-Bissaka here? Whipping across. Good challenge from the former Palace man. Could be a Burnley throw. Be left, will it, for Charlie Taylor? It will. Good ball that from Tarkowski, wasn't it?
Yeah, great ball through, and yeah, Burnley showing some attacking intent after United probably having the majority of the attacking play so far in this first half.
Taylor with the throw. Just gone back here for Cork. Cork just to get a ball in, looking for Hendrick. Can he win the header? He can. What for Rodriguez though? Jones has got it away, taking a bang in the process. Pereira trying to take this down. Cork's got a head on it, hooks it over his shoulder, too much on it, all the way through to De Gea. Did well there, Jeff Hendrick, to win their header.
He did.
Looked promising for a minute.
Yeah, strong in the air and just couldn't quite get the ball across to another Burnley player in the box.
De Gea to kick it off the deck. Looking for Pereira, who flicks it on. That's Tarkowski out of the equation. Burnley have to be careful. Martial slips.
And ball, surely.
Didn't look like he fell on the ball there. It's found Mata, but it'll be controversial if this develops. Poor ball from Mata, but Westwood will win. Finds McNeil. McNeil hooks it forward. Can't find Wood. Maguire to touch it back to his keeper.
Blatant handball in the centre, well, near to the centre circle there.
Yeah, he fell on it. Oh, poor ball here from De Gea. Burnley have won it. McNeil, who's just not been able to get beyond the defenders yet. Cork inside. That's awkward for Tarkowski. Hooks it back towards Pope. Good first touch from the keeper. Killed it dead. Inside his D. Clearance forward. Looking for Rodriguez. Looking for Taylor, in fact. It's gone beyond him. And that'll be a United throw. People look at his kicking sometimes, but I tell you what, that was a fantastic touch.
Yeah, it did
on an
really
awkward ball.
Yeah, on the edge of the box, dangerous ball through, a little bit too much on it, and as you say, killed it stone dead.
Rob Green was at the game on Sunday, very complimentary on Nick Pope. Even hinted that he's got a chance of dispossessing Pickford as England's number one. Pickford did look responsible for the equaliser last night for Newcastle. De Gea, Fred back from Maguire. Patient stuff, and they've got men up now. This is the problem. It can be 4 against 4, and a bit of space for Pereira. Hooks it wide for Wan-Bissaka. Taylor goes across. They've got men in the middle now. Wan-Bissaka up against Taylor. Just uses Pereira. Inside nicely for Fred. Fred on nicely in turn. James looking for Fred. Touch back again for the Brazilian, who had to just spin 360 degrees almost. Touches Maguire. Maguire inside for
Burnley.
Jones.
Ashley Westwood, real pressing game there, and forces United back into their own half.
Yeah, they've had to go back. Here's Jones into the Burnley half again now, trying to thread a ball through from Martial. Well read by Tarkowski. Can't find the front men at the minute, Burnley. Rodriguez not happy. He was waiting in the centre circle. Here's Brandon Williams with a burst of pace through the middle. Clips it forward. Ben Mee's read it. Helps it on for Cork. Cork back for Taylor. Taylor to take it wide. Looking to run down the line here if he can. Started a run there. Wood and Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the chase with Maguire. Maguire hacks it away in the end. Done well with it. Touch back to the keeper. De Gea from Jones. Just wonder if Jones is blowing a little after 20 minutes. Hasn't played much. Lindelof has played in every one game in the Premier League. Maguire, De Gea are ever present. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka inside for Matic. On for Fred. And here's Williams. Burnley want Williams to be pegged back a little. James now. Has he got a chance to run at Lowton? Will he come inside on his right foot? Clips in inside. Burnley won it through Tarkowski. He thought he was being fouled. He's gone wide for McNeil. Back for Taylor. Taylor to drive forward. Taylor to use Wood. Nice link play. Back again for Taylor. Patience from Burnley. Inside for Westwood. He's under pressure from James. Spreads it wide for Lowton. Nice. Approaching the halfway point in the first half. 0-0 here. Lowton trying to get the ball in. Too much on it. Easily taken by De Gea. And the pressure's on the Burnley back line again. Here's Pereira. Pereira over the top looking for Martial, but that'll be Nick Pope's. Too much on it. High line. Burnley've got to get that bob on, Dave, haven't you? Else Martial will be running behind them.
Yeah, in the end it was comfortable for Nick Pope, but it did look dangerous for United for a little while there.
Here's Cork. Square for Tarkowski. Tarkowski looking forward, looking for Wood. Jones wins the header. Ball forward for Pereira. He's got the better of Westwood here. Pereira driving forward. He's got Mata with him. Uses Mata. Mata looking to have a shot. Well blocked. Might fall here for Fred. Hit it first time. Comfortable save for Pope. Might be the first effort on target. Didn't really worry the keeper though. Good save.
Good block from Ben Mee, wasn't it, just before that? Because that ball looked to be going on target.
Yeah, Burnley narrow with the back line, making sure they get blocks on. He's gone forward towards Wood, header won by Jones. Taylor on his chest. Here's McNeil. McNeil's got to be able to run at Wan-Bissaka. Helps it on for Rodriguez. Challenge from Jones. Concedes the throw. McNeil, Wan-Bissaka's a key battle, isn't it?
Yeah, Dwight hasn't had too much of the ball so far in this first half, has he?
Here's Westwood, helps it on for Lowton. A little bit under hit, but Lowton will get there. Uses Hendrick. Oh, lost it in his feet. And that's allowed United to nick it. Lowton out of position. This is a worry. And bombing on is James, of course, but Tarkowski's read it. Done well. Picks out Lowton. Oh, Lowton caught here.
Wow, definitely.
Williams.
Caught his
free kick.
ankle, didn't he? Or his heel.
Yeah.
Right through the back of him. A bit like the one on Jack Cork in the centre circle on Sunday.
Yeah. I thought it was a foul. One or two others didn't, but I thought it was a foul. Chris Wood just querying something here with Sean Dyche. Just instructions. Pat on the back from Lowton. And McNeil, both arms aloft. The free kick's 3 yards inside the United half, down the right hand side, past the halfway point in the first half. taken in fact by Westwood, swings it in. Ben Mee to win the header, helps it on. Wood with a chance. Wide of the target.
No flag.
No flag. We had a look. Maguire's not happy. I think it's with his own men rather than the officials. I think that'll go down as a chance.
Just try to guide the header, just wide of the post in the end. Really good chance for Chris Wood from about 5 or 6 yards out.
Just seeing the replay now. Oh yeah, he's on. Oh, is he? Oh, might have been off. Might have been just off. You'll never know. It's all about interpretation, isn't it? What a chance, though. Again, I think free kicks are Burnley's best opportunity today. Wan-Bissaka will keep this in play. Burnley weren't entirely convinced. Uses Mata. Gets it back. England under 21 international. Driving at Taylor down the outside. Gets the ball in, but it's easy for Pope. It's a poor cross. What did you make of it? Did you think Wood was just offside?
It looked just off, actually, They may have given it for a push on Maguire as well. There's a little bit of contact.
Lowton back to his keeper. Under pressure from Martial. Maguire to jump here with Wood. Might break for Cork. It's just a touch. An up and under, but Jones wins comfortably. Good touch here from Mata. On for Pereira, halfway line. Former PSV player. He's got Wan-Bissaka bombing on from the right-hand side. The fullbacks, Burnley have got to peg the fullbacks back. Wan-Bissaka to use his man again. Inside for Fred. Fred on in turn. James touch from Matic. Matic wide here for Mata. Mata to look to get the cross in. Finds Williams. Williams looks to have a shot. Well blocked by Tarkowski. Matic to win the next ball. Matic looking forward now on his left foot. Spreads it wide for Wan-Bissaka, for Pereira, right-hand side. Poor ball from him. And Burnley have won this through Cork. On for Taylor. Taylor looking long towards Rodriguez. Jones judges it well, but Burnley win the next ball. Westwood took it back for Cork. Well, Cork needed a little bit longer than he had, but McNeil back here for Taylor. Just got a bit sloppy from Burnley, and Taylor has to retrieve. Taylor looking to take on Mata and foul. That'll be a free kick. And we can hear the Burnley fans going a little quiet at Old Trafford. Yeah, it has been rather quiet so far. United have had 1 or 2 chances going forward, but it's all the noise is coming from the Burnley fans in the corner. Looks fairly full in there, Phil. There's not too many empty seats. I think there's going to be approaching 3,000 Burnley fans in that corner. Good noise. Good. I know we had 1 or 2 problems, IT problems yesterday that maybe just stopped us selling the last few tickets. Here's Pope. Looking through the middle for Rodriguez. Just bounced off Rodriguez in the end. Come forward for Martial. A bit fortunate United there, still in his own half, the Frenchman. He's waiting for Williams on the overlap. Williams to collect. Just uses Matic. One of only 3 sides Sean Dyche has not got to win against in the Premier League. Sheffield United, Arsenal, the others. Here's Williams. Just inside again for Pereira. Pereira's come on in a year. It's the game here last year. He was robbed by Cork. Maguire's pushed back here by Rodriguez. All the way back, in fact, in the end uses Jones. Wood to close him down. Jones to use Mata. Inside for Fred. Halfway line. Helps it on for Matic. Matic breaking forward now. Threads it through for Wan-Bissaka. Bit of space here. It's got deflected. Didn't fall in there for United. Burnley come away with the ball. Wood's knocked over here. Jones on Wood. Jones holds the ball. I'm not quite sure what that's illustrating because he's pushed his man into the back, in his back. And that would be a free kick. That Mata with the chance in the middle. Nearly fell to him. Wan-Bissaka's getting too much space on that side. Yeah, couldn't organise his feet, could he? Got a deflection from Taylor into Mata's path. And he missed kick with his right
his
foot.
Standing leg, didn't it?
Bit of a let-off perhaps for Burnley. Right in front of goal, that. Forward looking towards Wood, trying to flick it on. Wan-Bissaka will tidy up. Rodriguez puts him under pressure. Wan-Bissaka against McNeil. United throw. Getting through a lot of work, aren't they, Rodriguez and Wood? Yeah, good pressure again there. Conceded the throw, but trying to pin United back in their own half. Both of them have good memories of here. Chris Wood scored in the Olympics here. A 1-1 draw, New Zealand-Egypt. Salah scored for Egypt, and Rodriguez on his last visit got the winner for West Brom. Westwood caught here, that's a free kick. Matic getting back. Good position, isn't it? And you think of Dwight McNeil now, released at the age of 14. John Moss has given it.
Not sure what the complaints are out there. There was a clear trip and push in the back.
Yeah, Hendrick had laid it off. It's Matic getting
Caught
back.
his heel, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think he got the ball.
Dangerous position. It's a good position for Burnley. What?
25 yards?
Yeah, just over 25, 26 yards, just slightly left of centre.
There's only one person hitting this. And we'll remember the Stephen Defoe free kick. Just wonder if this is meant to be for Dwight McNeil. Hendrick's over it as well. The wall's back. De Gea trying to still organise everybody. Dwight McNeil's going to hit this. Let's see what Dwight McNeil can do here. Too much on it. Over the wall. Too much height. Just disappointed. Has got a good technique, but just too much on that, too high.
Yeah, well over in the end, and De Gea just watched it sail over the bar.
De Gea with the goal kick. 30 minutes on the watch. Kicks it long. Ben Mee wins it against Martial. Stab forward for Mata. Mata in trouble, couldn't keep possession.
Full control there, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, he's better than that, isn't he, normally? Wood, can he keep this in play?
No, it's gone out.
That'll be a throw for United, halfway inside their own half, with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Their home record, 6 wins, 4 draws, 1 defeat in the Premier League. 24 for, 10 against. That defeat came against Crystal Palace here. Maguire a little bit sloppy. Williams to tidy up, taking men on. And done well with it, the youngster. Here's James. Burnley have won the ball back though, doing that well here today. Here's Westwood, just uses McNeil's, comes centrally McNeil, hooks it wide for Taylor. Good ball. Taylor just waiting to run onto it, trying to get the cross in. Oh, flicked on. Nearly worked out, but it's into the arms of De Gea, who was caught with the flick on. Interesting that Taylor went for the cross immediately.
Yeah, first time, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Whipped it in there.
Just wonder if he could have taken his man on, but Burnley did have men up. Here's Pereira. Burnley have been positive. Here's James, left-hand side. Uses Pereira. Pereira looking to spread it again. Wan-Bissaka, good outlet. Coming forward from right back. Corner of the box. Taking on McNeil. Going on the outside. Gets the cross in. It's dangerous. Towards the back post. It's tipped over, I think, by Pope. Was it going over anyway from James? United's best chance at the half so far.
Couldn't take a chance there, could he, really?
Not renowned for his headers, James, but tipped over. Fairly routine. Just out-jumped Lowton. Ball in from the corner. Burnley have won a header, and it'll break for Pope. Easy take for the keeper. I think Pope was probably just making sure. He's such a big keeper that, he can be tipping it over above the bar. Just see a replay now. We'll get an idea now. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter anyway, does it? Here's Wan-Bissaka inside for Fred. Fred's got Williams bombing down the left. Uses James more centrally now. James taking people on, trying to release the ball for Martial. Martial running diagonal. Good challenge here from Hendrick, but Martial will keep it in play. Brighter spell from United. Martial to clip it inside for Matic. Matic looking to spread it for Wan-Bissaka. Up against Taylor now. Uses Fred. Fred on for Matic. Gets it back, the Serbian. James to touch it back from Maguire. 32 minutes gone. Goalless at Old Trafford. Here's Matic again. Ball forward's good. Oh, he's found a bit of space for Martial. Only got back. Charlie Taylor with the challenge. Burnley just left Martial. That'll be a worry. It's come off Martial, so it'll be a goal kick. He just found a bit of space in the box, and what a good challenge from Charlie Taylor.
He was only about 8 yards out there, wasn't he? And Charlie Taylor came in with a fantastic challenge, and it deflected off Martial for a goal kick to Burnley. But another dangerous move, and good piece of defending from Charlie Taylor.
Yeah, that's their best opportunity, I think, of the half so far. Martial's eyes lit up, but
Poor
Taylor was across.
Touch, wasn't it, actually?
Yes, it was. Yeah, allowed Taylor to get in.
I think he realises that by the look on his face on the replay there.
Sliding challenge from Taylor.
Had to time it right.
He had. Oh yeah. You're talking penalty if he doesn't. Jones just stopped down here. We thought there was an elbow. It just indicated the referee that he'd caught an elbow there. Don't think the referee agreed. Here's Fred. Back for Jones. Squares it from Maguire. Maguire on the left-hand side of the two. Ball forward's a poor one. Ben Meal just tidy up. Can use his keeper here.
Just hit and hope from United, that one, wasn't it?
It's 48 consecutive games in the Premier League that Tarkowski and me have played together. That's probably why Ben Gibson's not had a chance. Really impressive that, to avoid injury, avoid suspension.
Yeah, suspensions, particularly in this day and age, particularly when they are playing every game. It's not like they're rotating and missing out on matches that way. You've got to be really careful with the yellow cards.
Here's Matic, wearing 31, sent off of course against Burnley for Chelsea. Altercation with Ashley Barnes. Here's Maguire. It was reduced, wasn't it? 3 games to 2. Here's Tarkowski to win the header. Court to win the next ball, but Fred will pick up the loose ball. Here's Matic. Hooks it back for Jones. Jones slips. Picks himself up. He was quick to get back up, to be fair. We saw a slip from Conte yesterday to allow Arsenal to equalise. Wasn't quite the same. He was quick back to his feet inside the final 10 minutes of the half. Here's David De Gea. Just short for Matic, on for Fred. Fred, nice ball forward for Mata. On in turn for Williams, left-hand side. Goalless here, final 10 minutes of the half. With Juan Mata. Uses Maguire. Wide here for Williams. On in turn for Pereira. Pereira to collect. Established himself on the United side now, just about. Maguire, clip ball, but Lowton will win the header. Hendrick to win the next ball. Back for Lowton. He'll thump this forward. Low trajectory, looking for Wood. Cross comes Jones. Done well to collect that, Jones. Comes away with the ball. Uses Fred. Fred on nicely for Williams. In strong is Lowton, but can't win it. Williams has done well. Stabs it on. Burnley getting back though. Winning the ball back. Good industry from Burnley. Now then, stay on side. Good ball here for Rodriguez. Who's he got in the middle? Rodriguez down this right-hand side. Needs a bit of support. Uses Hendrick. Goes again Hendrick. Goes again Rodriguez. Here's Lowton. Lowton under pressure. Done well against James. Core could just drop back to help him. On for Tarkowski. Again wide for Lowton. Good from Burnley. Lowton clips it forward. Wood, is he onside? De Gea will get there. Good ball though from Lowton.
Just too much on it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
United crowd getting frustrated with lack of distribution, lack of pace.
Yeah, the diagonal was good. If it had just been a little bit slower, Wood might have got there. Pereira looking for Martial. Good header, but it'll break here for Mata. Mata on in turn. Wan-Bissaka getting a lot of space. Had to check inside. Uses his man. Back for Wan-Bissaka. On in turn again here for Fred. Gets it back, Fred. But Burnley have won it. Hendrick stabs it forward for Wood. Oh, knocked over here. Through him was Jones there, wasn't he? That'll be a free kick inside the Burnley half. Suggests Phil Jones was over physical there.
It was an industrial challenge, that one, yeah, straight through the back with a bit of elbow to boot. He's perhaps looking up to get a yellow for that.
Went through him. Been in the wars, Chris Wood. Had an operation last week to reset the nose that was broken for a 3rd time at Stamford Bridge. Wasn't broken 3 times at Stamford Bridge, but it was the 3rd time it'd been broken, if you know what I mean. Here's Westwood to deliver that. Me to help on. Chance here, Burnley. Guess who? Chris Wood. Finished left-footed. Double figures for the season. Burnley scored from a free kick and they lead at Old Trafford. Manchester United 0. Burnley 1. 10th for the season for Chris Wood.
Another set piece, wasn't it? Good, well taken free kick. Came across, headed down, and Chris Wood on the spot made no mistake. The Burnley fans going wild in the corner.
Yeah, great time to score, and Burnley have got a first half goal. First one since the West Ham game at Turf Moor. Good free kick this. Header Wood. It was Ben Mee with the flick on. He's onside. Got there ahead of Maguire and smashed it home left-footed. Natural scorer Chris Wood. His 30th Premier League goal for Burnley. And the Clarets have got the lead here. Manchester United 0. Burnley 1. Good time to score. Comes off Mee, doesn't it, with the flick on. Might have shinned it, but it doesn't matter.
Great delivery from Ashley Westwood, wasn't it, for the initial free kick. Good header down, and Chris Wood finishes it off.
Yeah, dare I say it, a typical Burnley goal.
Yeah, well, they all count, and it's it was a really, really good move. But we know that we're strong on set pieces, been strong on corners and free kicks this season, and that's where the goals come from. Yeah,
miserable Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The check is complete. Burnley lead at Old Trafford. Here's Martial, just caught here by Rodriguez. Pat on the back. Free kick just outside the centre circle. Burnley half taken quickly. Did well to get there ahead of Maguire. Wood likes it here. His third goal at Old Trafford. 1 for New Zealand, 2 for Burnley. Wan-Bissaka to collect this. He's been the danger man coming forward. He's got himself a throw. Maybe 12, 15 yards from the Burnley byline. Burnley have cleared it, only momentarily. Jones for Fred. It's gone a little quiet at Old Trafford, apart from the corner where the Burnley fans are.
That's our first half goal for a while, isn't it,
Phil? It was West Ham, yes. Yeah, West Ham at home. I made it just shy of 500 minutes coming into today. That's on 40 minutes, so it's going to be something in the region of 500. Our first goal in 535 minutes. Somebody out there will be checking the maths. I hope I'm right. Something in that region. Pope with the kick, looking for Rodriguez. McNeil tried to shift it on, couldn't. Big 5 minutes now before half-time. Pereira for Martial. Pereira's gone again. He's a danger man in those positions. Lowton sticking with him. Pereira's got good footwork. Ball into the middle. Ben Mee stabs it. Behind. Thankfully behind. Corner it is. 4 minutes to half-time. So Jones will come forward. Maguire will come forward. Pereira to take it. Left-hand side. He's gone short. It's gone for Williams on his right foot. Good delivery. Pope will come. Good take, isn't it? You love your keeper doing that. I think if you're a defender in the back line, you want your keeper to come and collect. Rob Green was full of praise for that type of action. Ball forward looking for Westwood, who's the furthest man forward. Maguire's done well. Backs it away. Here's Hendrick. Deeper roll momentarily. Takes it on. Good footwork. Needs a bit of support now, though. It's gone back for Cork. Cork all the way back to his keeper. 1 eye and half-time now. Vital Burnley get in with the advantage. Rodriguez to win this ahead of Jones. Flicked it on, but it's Maguire to tidy up. Couldn't find Wood with the flick on. He looks a bargain, doesn't he, Chris Wood? Was it 15 million from Leeds? I mean, in today's terms, that's a bargain.
Definitely is, yeah. He's done really well for Burnley, and he's got that knack of scoring goals. He goes on some really good goal-scoring runs, as we've seen already, and been really good for Burnley this season. Again.
Here's Maguire. Squares it for Jones. Jones on in turn for Wan-Bissaka down the line. James has switched to the right-hand side now, which is bad news for Taylor. Here's Mata. Picks out Pereira. So Pereira left-hand side, James right-hand side. Mata through the middle. Pereira checks. Mata's just gone on his outside for the minute, looking to have a shot. Nice bend on it.
Well,
he wasn't going to test Pope from there. And Burnley will take the time with the goal kick. John Moss is going across. As much as say, I'm onto you. You're leading. I know what you're going to do. Pope hasn't placed the ball yet. Burnley playing Norwich in the FA Cup 4th round on Saturday. You were saying, Dave, win that and you're 2 games away from winning.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, it's FA Cup. They're not really going to be that interested, I don't think, Norwich. They've got bigger fish to fry down the bottom of the table. It may well be one that they'll not be taking as seriously, let's say. So we'll see how it goes on Saturday.
Nobody will want to replay. Nobody will want to replay. Burnley can't keep possession. It's in the United half. It's with Fred. maybe 90 seconds of the 45 left. Here's Martial, Turnwell helps it on for Pereira. Burnley under strength a little here. Pereira edge of the box, looks to have a shot. Pope's done well to his left hand side.
No power on it in the end, was there?
No, it was a strange old shot, wasn't he? He almost hit the top of it.
Not sure it was going in anywhere.
No. It's another one of those where Pope's that big. I just wonder if sometimes he saves them and they're not even in the vicinity of the goal.
Yeah.
Drops it to the floor. Pope with the kick. Final minute of the half. Burnley leading 1-0. Flick on from Wood. Touch back by Fred for Maguire. Maguire, one big stride, helps it on for Pereira. Fourth official's Martin Atkinson. Always brings Burnley a bit of luck away from home.
Don't think there'll be a lot of added time, will there? We've not really had one minor stoppage, haven't we?
Yeah, I think it'd be
Martial,
2 minutes,
that was
perhaps. 2 minutes, might be a minute. We'll see. Here's Mata. We'll know in 30 seconds. On for Wan-Bissaka. Ball forward. Martial away from the front line. Remember, no Marcus Rashford. He's their top scorer. Fred on for Pereira. Back inside, and Burnley won it through Jack Cork. He was patient, just waited. He's got nobody up though. Helps it wide here for Taylor. Always ready and willing to bomb on. He's given McNeil a lot to do, and De Gea will collect this. Martin Atkinson prepares to appear. It's wide here for James. This is the danger James's pace, I think, isn't it? It's 2 additional minutes. James trying to thread it through. Burnley won it again. Here's Westwood. Scored here in his Villa days. Here's Rodriguez. Knocked over. That's a foul. Halfway line. Feeling that, Rodriguez. It's Williams on Rodriguez. Burnley will manage this situation and try and run the half out with the free kick.
Or get a second, Phil.
Or get a second, yeah. Similar position from where they scored.
A little bit further back, but yeah, be looking maybe to get the ball in again.
Yeah, it was a pushover, wasn't it? A bit of arm from Williams.
No real rush to take the free kick, is that?
No. Westwood will go wide for Lowton. Just get a ball in here and see what happens. He's looking to. He's picking out Ben Mee at the back post. Header this time from Matic, and that'll be a Burnley throw.
Yeah.
1 minute of the 2 gone. And Burnley will hope now to see time out. Ben Mee's just taken a knock there, hasn't he, I think? He's okay. Takes his position up. Taylor with the throw. Want to manage this, Burnley. Taylor looking to get to the corner flag. Does he want a corner? It's a corner, yeah. Burnley's first of the game. No hurry to take it, but it's a free attempt on goal here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so close to half time.
Could have swung in here. Burnley to try and win it. De Gea with a touch. He's gone back to the taker. Wide here for McNeil. McNeil trying to get the ball in. It wasn't his best. Hacked away. It's United hacking it away now.
10 seconds to go.
Yes, maybe that's all. Burnley will manage this. Lowton with a diagonal looking for McNeil. Will that go out of play? It will. That'll be the half-time whistle. John Moss obliges. Burnley lead at half-time. There are 1 or 2 boos from the United fans. Chris Wood with a goal on 39 minutes. Free kick from Westwood. Ben Mee with a header on. Chris Wood first time left-footed beyond David De Gea. He's 10th of the season in the Premier League, and Burnley leading here by a goal to nil. Probably best chance for United. Martial on 33 minutes. Cross came in, deflected off Taylor. Martial extended his left leg but couldn't divert it towards goal. Pope tipped over a rather tame James header a little bit earlier than that, but Burnley very much good value for the lead at half time.
Yeah, excellent first half. Had really good intensity there, and they've done really well. Get the goal, get their nose in front with about 6 minutes to go until half time. It's been a really good performance. Been really good performance that first half. Really good.
Pete's winding me up on the far side there. Have we got time to take the corner at the end? We certainly had, because we'd not got to the 2 minutes. But it's a point I was working about Sunday when Anthony Taylor allowed them to take a corner in the 5th minute of time added on when we'd only held up 3.
We thought we were playing next
Everton, we weren't able to take it just after the minute.
Different rules.
Tell us about Chris Wood, because we mentioned joining us from Leeds 2017 for 15 million. That's his 30th Premier League goal.
$500,000 a goal, that's good value in the Premier League, isn't it?
It is just about, yeah, you're right. Wow. He knows where the goal is. I'll say that wasn't the cleanest of strikes.
It wasn't, but he got enough on it, and the trajectory of the ball, it was difficult for De Gea to do anything about it, and finished it really well. And Burnley got the nose in front just before half-time, saw things out till the break. And once again, Phil, we're leading at Old Trafford.
I'm not going to mention that. Just not going to go there, Dave, because, been disappointed so many times. Just not going to go there as it... I mean, credit Ben Mee, because he's out-jumped Matic, hasn't he, to win the free kick. You've got to do that to get it into the path of Wood.
Yeah, maybe James Tarkowski helped as well. They were both kind of together. I thought they were going to jump into each other at one point, but Ben Mee did really well. Got his head to the ball, got it across, down to Chris Wood, and... Chris Wood made no mistake from probably about 7 or 8 yards out.
Yeah, he likes it here, doesn't he? I mentioned he scored for New Zealand against Egypt, 2012 Olympics, 1-1 draw. Mo Salah scored at the other end, and of course he scored in the win here. The draw here last season, 2-2. So he likes the ground, and he's got a goal today, and Burnley are leading by a goal to 0. It's only half-time. I know it seems ever so late in the day at 9:05, but it is only half-time. What do you make of 8:15 kickoffs? Will they ever catch on?
I think 7:45, 8 o'clock's fine for kickoffs. I think getting 8:15 is a little bit too late. I mean, it's going to be well after 10 o'clock when the match finishes, and quite a lot later when we get home this evening. But
it is a late one, isn't it?
If Burnley can hold on to this score, it will matter not a jot, Phil.
It won't, no. It's now Spurs 1, Norwich 1. Pukki's equalised from the spot. They've got life of Norwich. Leicester 2, West Ham 1. Noble's got a goal from the spot. So... still, perhaps quarter of an hour to go in those. But, so far so good here. I mean, you can't really remember United having many chances, can you?
The build-up play, they had threat from there, 1 or 2 balls into the box. Martial had 1, as you say, that's probably their best chance. His first touch wasn't the best, and Charlie Taylor got a challenge in. On balance of it, they've had more possession in and around the Burnley area, but Burnley have been more clinical. They've had that one chance and they've taken it.
Yes, absolutely. Again, Westwood providing the free kick. Is that... Yeah, he seems to be split between him and McNeil, but...
They're sharing out on the set pieces, the corners, free kicks. It's been a real... a benefit to Burnley this season, scoring goals from set pieces, and as I say, whether it's free kicks or corners, they've both been very productive for us so far.
I am the bearer of better news. Norwich have gone behind. Tottenham 2, Norwich 1. Our friend Son has got the second goal. Half-time booze here, Dave. What wasn't there? Is that, pressure on Solskjaer?
It was quite quiet, wasn't it, in the first half? There's 1 or 2 moans and groans.
I'm going to have to tell your word for that. I'm just suffering at the minute, absolutely bunged up in the sinuses, and it felt like a library. Was it a library? Was it slightly noisier than that?
It wasn't your imagination, Phil. That's exactly how it was, and a lot more noise from the 3,000 Burnley fans in the corner who will be having their half-time drink. Rather happy with the first 45 minutes, I would imagine.
Appreciation of Charlie Taylor's tackle. I think it was a poor touch from Martial in there. That spoils the story a little bit.
Give him an extra half a yard, didn't it? And that maybe made the difference. But did really well. Had to time it right, and did even better because it deflected back off Martial for a Burnley goal kick. So we didn't have a corner to defend after it. United have there has been threat. They've had threat going forward in and around the box, but they've just not had that killer ball in the final third, and that's been the difference between the two teams in the first half.
Absolutely, absolutely, I mean, how well has Charlie Taylor done? There was an incident at 1-1 He won a header on Sunday, and
it looked like a salmon, didn't he?
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be 3-on-none if he missed it.
Yeah.
So he's been a really good buy again for us from Leeds.
Yeah, again, he's taken his time to get into the side, but now that he has, he's making that position his own. Obviously, we've seen Eric Peters this season. He started off the season. He was playing, wasn't he, Southampton on the opening day.
Yeah.
Charlie Taylor's got back into the side and doing really well. Yeah, we have to live within our means as Burnley. We know that, and if you can pick up a player from the Championship for 5 million or whatever it was we paid for Charlie Taylor, and he can come in and be an established Premier League player, then all the better.
Yeah. I mean, there's some very, very good English left-backs, but Charlie Taylor is a player who just keeps improving.
Yeah, well, he's come into the Burnley side, and he'll be delighted with his progress, and more so the Burnley fans as well. They've seen what he's capable of, and he seems to be a very popular member of the team, and seems to be getting better and better with every match.
Yes, absolutely. Got a talk transfer window. I mean, I'm sure Burnley will want to bring in a couple. It's proving difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, we've lost Danny Drinkwater, obviously, he was on loan, so there's a gap there in central midfield, you would think. Maybe with Ashley Barnes' injury, we maybe want to be looking at a striking option. We will be looking for players, but as we know, they have to fit the criteria, both in terms of transfer fee and wages, and it's not an easy thing to do, particularly in January. I think there's teams don't want to let go of their players in January. It is difficult. We have done it in the past. We brought players in, and we may see in the days leading up to the window closing that there is some movement, but it has to be right for the club, doesn't it?
Yeah, we brought in two, didn't we, a couple of years ago, Westwood and Brady on the same day. Been links with Joe Allen this morning. I'm not sure they're necessarily fresh links. Joe Allen's with Stoke, of course, in the Championship. He is a Burnley type of player.
He is international footballer. You could see him fitting into this side as an option in midfield, and I think he's 29, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit older than you'd probably like, but he is a Burnley type of player. And Josh Brownhill is the other link in midfield. He's at Bristol City with, I think, a £7 million release clause in his contract. Signed a new deal at Bristol City about 18 months ago, I think, and that included a release clause of 7 million for a Premier League club. And there have been rumours of Matty Vidra going to Bristol City as sort of part X, but whether that materialises, we'll have to wait and see. That I stress those are only rumours in the press at the minute.
And potentially Naki Wells as well, who's scoring goals for fun for Queen's Park Rangers. Yeah. I mean, does Naki Wells come into the manager's mind? Well, I think he was asked about it a week or so ago, wasn't he, in one of the pre-match press conferences, and he was saying, well, he's doing well where he is and kind of leave it at that for the time being. But if an offer came in, are you thinking more in terms of coming back here?
Well, coming back here, Ashley Barnes is injured. Only is potentially a 4-week absence, depends on the severity of it perhaps, but he could be back 3rd week February, but Burnley won't cover now, don't they?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
It could be that we see Naki Wells back with the club. It's an interesting one. I'm sure there'll be developments. The window closes on the 31st of January. And we'll wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, the thing is, you have to be patient. But I'm not sure the window helps Burnley in a way. When it used to be 3rd week of March, there just seemed to be quite clearly more time.
Yeah, whereas the clubs that have got 30-40 million to burn, they're going to get in there and get those players. So we're never going to be in that market, are we? Unless we have some sultan from the Far East taking us over.
Grove.
So.
I don't think there's any sultans in the Rose. Not last time I checked, anyway. But we're fighting. We're competitive. Super performance on Sunday. Good first half here.
Yeah, building on that performance from Sunday on the first 45.
Yeah, why can't we compete against the big 6 sides? That's sort of been what's been lacking this season so far, isn't it? Not been able to get a result.
Yeah.
Against the big six.
Well, we haven't. We have struggled in particular with that this season. You're saying, Phil, about the 3 teams Sean Dyche hasn't managed to win against the Premier League so far. We've got Manchester United tonight. We've got Arsenal at home in the next Premier League game. We've still got Sheffield United to come at Turf Moor as well. So
like what you're saying,
3 wins in those 3 games would be a boost.
Yeah, it'll end that little start, wouldn't it? Been a bit unfortunate. Led twice here 2-0, of course. So been a little bit unfortunate. We haven't kept a clean sheet, have we, against the big 6 side since we drew 0-0 with Manchester United in our first season in the Premier League under Sean Dyche.
We may need another goal today, you think?
They may need another goal, yeah, if that has to happen. I have noticed Mason Greenwood warming up. I wonder if that's a change Solskjaer will go for at half-time. Greenwood has been fantastic for them this season with 9 goals. I just wonder if they'd go 2 up front, match Burnley's 4-4-2 and play Greenwood up front alongside Martial. We'll have to wait and see on that. A couple of minutes before the teams come back out.
Maybe they do need to be a bit more direct. That might be what United need to do in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, by being direct, you get at Burnley a little bit earlier, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't allow Burnley to get the shape and keep the shape. I thought Leicester were quite good at that. Leicester got the ball forward, they mixed it. They mixed it. I suppose Vardy's looking to run behind the defence and he wants it long at times. And maybe Martial needs a little bit of that as well, but I don't want to give him any ideas. Norwich on Saturday, 4th round of the FA Cup. That's a 3 o'clock kick-off. Burnley against Norwich City, as Dave pointed out. Win that, and you're 2 games away from Wembley.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I don't think I agree with
semi-finals
being at Wembley, but that's the way it is. So you have to live with what there is. It was the anniversary yesterday of the Tottenham match, the Tottenham semi-final. Yeah. 11 years since we beat Tottenham, didn't we? We beat them.
Absolutely,
3-0 in 90 minutes. We won 3-2 after extra time, but obviously lost on aggregate. Left it till 3 minutes from the end of extra time before Pavlyuchenko scored the goal, and then he added another one. That was.
I did wonder if that drove us on.
I think it did.
Did it help us?
Yeah, I think it did. And I think it was when we got to the back end of the season. Perhaps it was. Confidence in the bank in some ways, and when we finally did get to Wembley, we thought we were at Wembley that night. We didn't do it, and then we got there with the playoffs, and it was a just reward for that season.
It was, 3-1 now. Leicester 3, West Ham 1. Perez has got the 3rd. United out first, no changes for them. We'll keep an eye on those other 2 scores. No changes for Burnley. Burnley leading here by a goal to 0. That goal from Chris Wood into double figures in the Premier League this season. He got that in the 39th minute. Oh, there is a change. It is Mason Greenwood. And Greenwood replaces Pereira, who's played a lot of football for them this season. Pereira makes ways. Greeted with cheers. Just 18, Mason Greenwood. He's got 4 Premier League goals this season, and he'll go up front, I would imagine. Interesting change. Solskjaer going for it straight away. Burnley leading by a goal to 0 at half-time. John Moss just waiting. Martin Atkinson in discussion with somebody on the touchline. Burnley will get us underway for the start of the second half, and we are underway. Tarkowski on for Lowton. Need to start well here, Burnley. That's stating the obvious. Header won by Jones. Won't break for Burnley. Wan-Bissaka did it forward for Greenwood, but Burnley won it through Taylor against Greenwood. Rodriguez at full stretch just tried to get there. Wan-Bissaka turns away from McNeil. Finds Fred. Nice ball for Mata. That gets United moving forward. On for James. Left-hand side now, James. Greenwood's right-hand side. James looking to take on Lowton. Ball into the middle. Easy peasy for Nick Pope with his near post. Wasn't going to worry about that. And that'll be Pope to kick it out of his hands. Nice quiet 20 minutes, I'd suffice here now, wouldn't
45, Phil. Yeah, 48.
Yeah.
Or more.
Or 50, 55 probably. Ball forward looking for Rodriguez. Jones wins the header.
Do we have Ollie time?
Well, you always have extra time, it seems, don't you, at Old Trafford. Here's Maguire. It was always the Steve Bruce, wasn't that game against Sheffield Wednesday? Steve Bruce in Newcastle scored twice. An injury time against Everton yesterday to draw 2-2. Back with Maguire. Villa got a late winner as well against Watford.
Slipped there, Maguire on the edge of the box.
Did, got it back to De Gea, right under his crossbar, wasn't it? Had a one here by Tarkowski. It's found Cork. Cork and Westwood have had to work really hard in that midfield. Here's Taylor. Ball was a little slow for him, but he's helped it on for McNeil. McNeil going down for a run down left-hand side, trying to get it on for Taylor. That'll go out for a corner. It's gone off Greenwood, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
First corner of the second half goes the way of the Clarets. And I think Burnley are dangerous at set pieces.
Yeah, this will be Ashley Westwood, right foot whipped into the 6-yard box, you would think.
Yeah, would not be surprised if Tarkowski came in on the far post.
I think De Gea's a good shot stopper. I'm not sure he's
He's a collector of crosses.
as good in the air, is he?
No. I think they'll try and go beyond De Gea here. No, it's gone near post. It's not the best, actually. Greenwood with the header away. McNeil to try and win it. Taylor will win the next ball. Try and hook it forward for McNeil. It's a good ball, isn't it? McNeil looking to get the cross in. It's blocked initially. And Fred will slip.
And ball, surely.
Penalty Burnley, surely.
He's handled the ball.
He's
on the
scooped it
floor.
away, hasn't he? Ball into the box. De Gea collects. There's a collision here between two players.
Are they going to look at that one again? Sure.
Well, he's fallen on it. Westwood's certainly gone to the referee. And in the process of falling on it, I think Fred handles that. There's a slip here. De Gea's been hurt. I think it was an accidental slip.
Do we see a signal when they're looking at it?
No, there's no scoreboard here, Dave. You won't see anything. McNeil, it was initially blocked by James, and then there's a slip here from Fred.
Definitely.
It's the second
Definitely.
touch. It's the second touch of the arm.
Definite handball.
That scoops it away. I mean, it falls almost on his shoulder.
He stopped it with his hand. Or his wrist almost, wasn't it? I can't believe they're not looking at that.
No,
film.
I don't think so.
You wonder what it'd be like if it was the other way.
Ben Mee slipped into him. It's back with De Gea. De Gea with the clearance. Ben Mee to close his man down as foul matter. Well, it will be a talking point. Certainly the slip was accidental. Perhaps the first touch was accidental. But he then seemed to usher the ball away with his lower arm.
Leicester 4, West Ham 1.
Oh, right, good spot. Must be very
Perez.
close to... he's got two,
89th minute, yeah.
Yeah. West Ham in trouble. They're on 23 points. Here's James. Running ahead of him is Williams. James checks inside. Remember, it's 2-0 to United at Turf Moor. James's cross is blocked. It's gone out for a throw. 4 minutes into the second half. James, will he leave it for Williams? Yes. Williams, left-hand side. Burnley leading by a goal to 0. Chris Wood with his 30th Premier League goal for Burnley. Oh, Mata in a bit of space here, flicks it back, finds Matic. Matic to try and get a ball in. Coming to him is Tarkowski. Matic by the corner flag now. Burnley will win it. Hooked away by Lowton. Fred to win the next ball. Header won by Westwood against a United player. James wins the next one. Westwood wins it. Helps it on. Going again Burnley. If McNeil can keep this in play. Wan-Bissaka using his pace to come across. McNeil to take him on. It's a good challenge. Good fullback Wan-Bissaka. He's got a really good turn of pace.
He needed a touch there, or Dwight was away down this left wing, wasn't he?
Yeah. Looking for Rodriguez here. Wan-Bissaka at full stretch again. Concedes the throw. Burnley in no hurry to take it. Haven't got the ball yet. And here's Taylor with it. 5 minutes into the second half. Burnley have the advantage by a goal to 0. Wan-Bissaka wants that to run.
It's a throw.
Oh, now it's going to be a throw, isn't it?
Save the goal kick and it's gone for a throw.
Yeah.
Jack Court, wasn't it, just in the corner?
Yeah, we're in time added on at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's 2-1 to Spurs. Time added on the King Power, and it's 4-1 to Leicester. Leicester 4, West Ham 1. me to jump and win that against Martial, but it's helped on towards Mata. It would be a throw to United. Mata looking to take it quickly, still in his own half. Leaves it for Wan-Bissaka. Remember that change from United. Pereira sacrificed. Mason Greenwood is on. Just 18. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Touch back from Greenwood finds Fred to help it on for James. James now can run at Lowton. Hendrick getting back. Helps it on for Williams. Williams, can he get the cross in? Goes short for Matic. Matic on in turn for Fred.
With bodies back now.
Wide for Wan-Bissaka. Looking to tease McNeil. He looks to go on the outside, I think. Taylor's with him as well. He's come inside though, Wan-Bissaka. Uses Matic. Matic short ball for James. James wide for Williams. Burnley have got the men back, but it's a good run here from James. Back inside. Tarkowski. Cultured clearance, but it's still with United. Ball into the middle. This is Popes. Collects it. Spurs have beaten Norwich 2-1. That game is finished. Rolled out here for McNeil. Oh, he's got some space to run into, and he'll take it on. Can Wood and Rodriguez get in the middle here? Whipping the cross, see what happens. Oh, it's behind everybody. It's a poor cross in the end, unlike him. Fred to bring it away. Had two in the middle. Hendrick was bombing on to join them. It was a shame with the ball in the end. Mata. Good header won here by me. Fred to win the next ball. But they don't really want the game to open up. Here's Mata. Greenwood's gone into the middle. Me to win the header. Good firm header away. Foul here. Jumped into his man. Mata can't believe it. I think he's thinking I've never been penalised for jumping for the ball in my life.
Not at Old Trafford. I think Jeff Hendrick knew what he was doing there, let's say. But there was definite touch and a free kick to Burnley.
Do you mean me? I think Mata was saying it. In broken English. Smile on his face. So West Ham very much in trouble on 23 points. Norwich of 17. Burnley going into day of 27. But leading here by a goal to nil. Pope with the kick. Looking towards Rodriguez. Header won by Wan-Bissaka. Court wins the next ball. Will it break for Matic? Might break here for Cork. Helps it on for Hendrick. Hendrick on in turn. Can't find the ball though. Didn't work out. De Gea quickly on here. United looking to get some tempo going. It's with Matic. Wide for James. Hugging that left touch line. Back again for Matic. He's looking for Wan-Bissaka here. He's a little bit behind him. And McNeil wins the header. Chases his own header. It's come off McNeil. That'll be a United throw. Not a head from Mickey Phelan. As much as say it's a United throw. Give it. The line's been obliged. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Back again for Jones. Burnley bench. Sharp, Brady, Peters, Lennon, Vidra Long, and the youngster Mace Goodrich. Here's Williams. Wide for James. Helps it on. Good challenge here from Tarkowski. Got there nice and early. Cleared his lines. Gone out for a throw deep inside the United half.
We only made the one substitution on Sunday, didn't we? Aaron Lennon coming on very late on. And
time added on, yeah.
Again, those 11 players who started the game were strong right to the end.
Absolutely, yeah. United have knocked that out of play. One or two more boos. Approaching 10 minutes into the second half. It's with Matt Lowton at right back. It's finished at the King Power. Leicester City 4, West Ham United 1. Pressure for David Moyes. It's a foul here as United look to break away. Matic fouled.
Perhaps slightly lucky to avoid a yellow card, that one.
Yeah,
That's a little
he's having
bit
a word, isn't it? It's Jay Rodriguez, isn't it?
Cynical, that one, but just
quick
a word
from John Moss.
Just a word,
yeah, an element of consistency, I think. Matic looking for Mason Greenwood here. Too much on it. It's gone through to Nick Pope. Pope in no hurry to take it. 10 minutes gone. It's the Burnley fans you can hear to our right hand side. Big kick forward looking for Wood. Wan-Bissaka in pursuit, wants it to run out of play. It has done in the end. And it'll be Wan-Bissaka to take it. Now the United crowd trying to get behind their team. The break here for Westwood to help it on Wood. Oh, Rodriguez getting away here. Oh, a goal! What a goal from Jay Rodriguez! He loves it here. A left foot corker, and Burnley have extended their advantage. A goal, and he thumped it home left-footed. What a goal from Jay Rodriguez. Manchester United 0, Burnley 2.
Close the book for goal this season, Phil. That's a fantastic finish from Jay Rodriguez there. Left foot in off the bar, gave De Gea no chance. Burnley 2-0 up.
He loves it. What a finish. Left foot screamer off the underside of the bar, and Burnley are 2 up here. The perfect start to the second half. Just turned, hit it left-footed. No chance for De Gea. Real finish, left-footed, beyond the keeper. Burnley are 2 to the good here.
The Burnley contingent in the director's box have just given themselves away. There was they rose in unison there to celebrate that goal from Jay Rodriguez. What a fantastic goal.
Yeah, he's 7th of the campaign. And cries of Jay Rodriguez, he's one of our own. Some glum faces in the United end. Long, long way to go.
We've been here before, Phil.
We've been here before. We know the script. Let's hope it's changed this time. Maguire uses Williams. Long, long way to go. But you won't see a better goal than that this season. He's competing against himself, I think, isn't he, with the Chelsea goal in the 4-2 home defeat. Didn't look like there was anything on, and he's beaten a world-class goalkeeper in there. Here's Wan-Bissaka, forward from Martial. Burnley's like a nice quiet 20-30 minutes now. Here's Fred for Mata, centre circle, looks to spread it for Williams. Williams to collect, ball into the middle. Ben Meal take it down on his chest, thump it away, find Rodriguez. Maguire just holds him off. Matic to get it wide. Matic wants it back. I wonder if one of Matic or Fred can be sacrificed now. Foul by Westwood on Matic. Is he reaching for his card here? No, he's reaching for his spray. Westwood is on 7 yellows for the season. Mata places it. There's an urgency now from United. Maguire's come up. Approaching the hour mark. Mata to deliver. Mata left-footed, swings it in. Decent ball in there, headed away in the end by me. Matic to collect the loose one, right-hand side. Uses Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, good footwork. Inside nicely now for James. Wide for Matic. He'll get a ball in here left-footed. Header won by Wood. Helped on here by Westwood. He's chasing his own ball here. Defender got back. Jones has done well, fallen awkwardly. I didn't think it was a foul, and John Moss didn't think it was a foul. He stayed down here.
He's in severe pain here.
Yes, does look to be. Yeah, I mean, United can knock it out if they want, but they're playing on for
his shoulder, isn't he?
Yeah, he's fallen on his shoulder. That looked awkward for Jones. Here's James, uses Matic. Burnley got to keep the concentration here. Jones is in agony. I don't know if he's dislocated his shoulder because he's feeling it. Here's Wan-Bissaka looking to take on McNeil. Touched inside for Fred. Fred looking for the ball towards the far post. Good header from Lowton. McNeil to help on. Hasn't got any real distance on it. Jones still feeling it. He'll need some treatment, I would imagine. Here's Fred. Burnley just camped in their own 18-yard box for the minute. Wan-Bissaka has been their most dangerous forward. Gets the ball in way too much on the cross. Williams won't keep it in play. Burnley throw. Threw the ball to the floor, Williams, as we approach the hour mark. All the tricky in the world from Wan-Bissaka, but couldn't get the cross in.
Far too much on it in the end, and goes out for a Burnley throw. But yeah, Burnley once again 2-0 up at Old Trafford. As we say, Phil, we've been here before.
We need to right a wrong here, don't we?
We do. Third time lucky.
Is he fallen on his elbow or his shoulder?
Seems all right now.
Yeah, he's a brave lad. He is a warrior. Does seem to pick up a lot of injuries. He's collected this now. Wide for Wan-Bissaka.
Good pressing again from Jay Rodriguez.
Great stuff. Closed him down. Concedes the throw. What a goal that was from Rodriguez. Caught to win this. Nicked it off Fred. Burnley battling away for everything here. Wan-Bissaka, good touch. Fred collects it. Comes away from McNeil. Burnley a little under strength in midfield. Here's Fred. Remember, Burnley played on Sunday. Wan-Bissaka once more, still in his own half, past the hour mark. It's with Maguire. Remember, United have only lost once here in the Premier League this season. That was Crystal Palace back in August. Burnley think it's offside, and he is.
Kicking the ball away. Well, they can do that as much as they want at 2-0 down,
yes,
can't
the
they?
wrong time, in effect, isn't it? Burnley no rush to take it. I mean, he's had to be very patient, Rodriguez, hasn't he, for his chance? But he gives Burnley so much.
Yeah, I thought he did really well on Sunday. Is obviously a very different player to Ashley Barnes, and perhaps a little bit more fluidity to the team when he's in the 11. And it's certainly paid off today. That's an absolutely world-class goal in off the bar. They always look better when they go in off the bar, but it was a wonderful goal from Jay Rodriguez.
Little 1-2 with Chris Wood in the build-up. Westwood had laid it off for Wood. Long way to go. Here's Greenwood. Mata touches it back for Greenwood. He's given them new energy in this second half. Leaves it for Matic. Matic for Williams. Here's Matic once more. Made one change already, Solskjaer. They were on a winning run when Burnley drew here last season. I think they'd won their first 8, if I'm correct. Here's Greenwood. Temporary manager then, wasn't he? James looking to have a shot. Wide of the target. It was a good effort from the Welsh international. Pope was moving to his left-hand side. In the end, it's wide. Their best effort of the game, I suggest.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far wide that was in the end. Nick Pope had to really move and was rather relieved to see it go wide of his left-hand post.
We'll see now, won't we? We'll get the angle on it now. Wasn't far away.
3 or 4 feet wide, maybe.
Yeah. Pope in no hurry. There's a little bit of fog just above him, getting into the stadium. Jones across to win this. He'll go out of play for a Burnley throw, left-hand side, with Charlie Taylor. Burnley away from home this season. A couple of wins, of course, but Watford and at Bournemouth. Matic back for Wan-Bissaka. Martial, good touch, just takes it away from Cork. Driving forward, helps it on for Williams. Always a willing runner from left back. Touch inside for Matters, poor. Burnley have won it. Cork for Rodriguez, 2-on-2 here. Burnley can use it. Picks out Wood left-hand side. Had to just drag wide to collect. Rodriguez is in the middle. Back inside for Westwood. Goes wide for Taylor. Whip the cross in. See if Rodriguez again on the end of it. Decent ball in. It's beyond Cork who joined the fray. Matic, here's Hendrick. He's pulled down here. That's a free kick, isn't it? Good 35 yards from goal, but I'm not sure why United did that. Hendrick never quite had the ball under control, I didn't think.
Yeah, definite fouls. As you say, a little bit further out this time, isn't it? It's probably a good 30, nearly 35 yards away. But maybe Dwight McNeil will want a second chance. His first one in the first half sailed well over. Just an injury here as well.
Oh yeah, good spot.
Is it Ashley Westwood in the centre circle?
Yeah, just stretching, isn't it? Trainers come on. It's 18, 24, 30. It is probably about 36 yards from goal. It's a little bit further than Stephen before. Is it left ankle, right ankle, I think, for Westwood? Burnley won't want to have to make changes here. You would think Lennon would probably come on. Hendrick shifting side. He's back to his feet, Westwood. He's taken a real bang, hasn't he? Limping. Key player for Burnley, isn't he?
Quite gingerly, isn't he?
Yeah, really big player for Burnley. Ashley Westwood sets the temper from midfield.
He might try and run it off.
Yeah, I can't see a substitute at this stage. Getting ready to come on. Brady and Lennon are warming up. Goodridge is warming up. He's taking a drink on board. Burnley free kick when we restart. Hendrick and McNeil over it. McNeil looking towards the back post. Tarkowski to try and win it. Oh, it did fall in there. Nice turn. Shot in the end from Cork. Hendrick here. Westwood's back on but doesn't look 100%. There's Taylor. Good skill. Got away from his man, but it should be a comfortable clearance now for Williams. There's a concern here. I don't think Westwood's 100% by any means. Do Burnley have to make a change here? And it's an extensive workout for Brady and Lennon. Left-hand side at the minute with Williams. Is James offside there? I thought he was, but he's gone through to Pope. Pope's kicked it. Helped on by Hendrick. Westwood's running it off a little now, isn't he? Jones takes it on his chest.
Seems to be all right now, doesn't
it? Yeah, does look to be. Yeah, just hope it's a knock. Is that going to reach Greenwood? It is. Great scale he's brought down, is he? He's given it against Charlie Taylor.
That'll be a yellow
card. Go in the book. It's inside the D.
Maybe saved by the fact there were two men there, because ball was going through. It was a lovely ball through from United, really dangerous ball, and Charlie Taylor took one for the team there, I think.
Yeah, it's a good spin and turn from Greenwood, wasn't it?
Ben Mee just couldn't quite get to the ball.
No, good touch on.
Yeah.
Did he flick Greenwood's arm?
Took one for the team.
No, I don't think so. It's inside the D. Matter will fancy this, I would imagine. Shake of the head from Taylor. He thinks he's just in the way. The wall will have to go back considerably. Big moment in the game here, I would imagine. And there's a bit of pushing here from Fred on Westwood. Westwood's organising the wall, I think, isn't he? By the ball.
Could it be a... No.
Well,
Ben Mee was right next to him, so
I would have thought so. Yeah, I would have thought so. A bit of pushing and shoving here. Just having a look at it.
Surely saved by the fact that Ben Mee's there.
You would think so. It's a long check.
Yeah, quite right too.
Now then, the free kick's inside the D, central. Matter is over it. Pope's got to get his wall right here. He's got to get it over the wall and down.
I think the United players need to stand a bit further away, don't they?
I think they're too close to the wall. And it's John Moss just saying
that. Two lines.
Yeah. There's got to be distinctly away from the wall. No, I don't think they can. They're in the wall.
John Moss the wall isn't 10 yards. If you look where the ball is and where the penalty spot is, the edge of the D is 10 yards, isn't it?
You can't be in the opposing wall, though, can you? And are they in there?
Yeah, both at Fred and
look to be.
Maguire's all right, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, Matter with it. Gets it over. And over the bar.
Danger averted. There's sub-swarming Lingard and Shaw by the looks of it.
Oh, Lingard. We've been there before. Came on and scored twice Boxing Day 2017. And Shaw's coming on. So last throw of the dice, really, as we approach the final quarter. Westwood having a word with John Moss. Not happy, are they, Burnley, with something? What's wrong here? Williams comes off. I thought he'd been decent, actually. Shaw replaces him. What are Burnley trying to attract the attention of the referee for there, Dave?
Sure.
Lingard has come on for James. Played a lot of football, James. Now then, we're on a quieter game for Jesse Lingard. Won a penalty as well last year, didn't he? And they came from 2 down to draw 2-2. Lingard just makes things happen against Burnley, doesn't he? Cries have come on Burnley. I think the Burnley fans realise it's a big last quarter. Wan-Bissaka with the throw. No more changes can be made by United. Wan-Bissaka running to McNeil. He's nicked it again a second time. Cork helped it on, good from Burnley. McNeil driving down this left hand side, ball forward for Rodriguez. Score of Burnley's second, back for McNeil. Touch wide here again for McNeil, on for Taylor. Taylor looking to thread it through for Cork, hasn't worked out this time, and Burnley a little under strength. Greenwood to collect it, inside for Matter looking to spread it for Luke Shaw. Greenwood's got one arm aloft, wants the ball early. Approaching the final 20 minutes, Burnley leading here by 2-0. Wood and Rodriguez. It's with Shaw once more. Shaw coming inside. Did Burnley get a nick on that? Not quite. Here's Matter looking to orchestrate things. Puts the ball into the middle. Tarkowski with the header. Might fall here for Matter again. Helps it on for Wan-Bissaka. Oh, couldn't control it. Ironic cheers from the Burnley end.
Just Burnley lost his footing and the ball's gone out for a Burnley throw. That was careless from United.
Yeah, it looked like he could just collect it in his stride, but I think he bounced a little higher than he expected. And Burnley have got a throw deep inside their own half with Charlie Taylor, booked moments ago for that challenge on Greenwood. Flick on from Wood, caught to win the header. Here's Matic to take it down. Uses Luke Shaw. Shaw wearing 23, and at left back now for Williams. Did play left centre-back against Liverpool. Here's Mata, still inside the United half, picks out Maguire. Oh, Burnley have got some energy left in the legs, because it's going to be a big 20 minutes or so now. It's with United, with Lingard. Lingard coming inside, looking to have a shot. Good block from Hendrick. Matic to drive forward now. Burnley don't want to sit back too far. Shaw inside again for Fred. Here's Mata looking to dink it in there for Lingard. Burnley will get it away. Helped on by Westwood. Wood to flick on. Still not out of the Burnley half. It's with Wan-Bissaka. Worrying little spell. Burnley not able to keep possession. Wan-Bissaka forward for Mata. Back here for Fred. Fred, has he got Shaw available left hand side? He has, uses him. Shaw threading a ball through. It's gone off legs. Pope can't get there.
Corner.
No,
No,
it's a
give
goal
it a goal
kick.
kick.
I just wondered if Pope's reaction would influence the referee, but John Moss was adamant it was a goal kick. Goal kick it is.
I thought he pointed for a corner first of all, but yeah, he's given a goal kick. Lingard can't quite believe it.
No, he can't. Earlier tonight, Leicester City beat West Ham by 4 goals to 1, and Tottenham beat bottom club Norwich 2-1. No, I think it came off Lingard. Goal kick with Pope. 18 minutes plus time added on remain.
It's not like
leading 2-0.
It's not like Lingard trying to con a referee, is it?
No. Well won by Westwood. He looks like he's okay. Taylor clips that down the line. Jones to it first. Rodriguez has nicked it but can't keep it in play. His goal will be talked about for years to come. Scored the winner here for West Brom in his last appearance. And also scored here for Southampton early on in his Saints career. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Would try to lay it off, couldn't. Wan-Bissaka back to his keeper, yeah. Here's De Gea. Uses Matic. Matic coming deep. I did wonder if they could have done without Matic or Fred and changed their system, but he's gone for changes
Fred's
within the system.
Maybe Fred's going to go further forward.
Yeah, here's Lingard. Uses Fred. Fred for Matic. On for Mata. Mata for Matic. Here's Lingard, central. Touch from Martial, just away from the front line, Martial. Got a really good record against Burnley. Gets it back off Mata. Is he going to go for goal here? Does do. Will tip round by Pope. Yeah, had to get there, didn't he? First corner of the second half for the home side. Had to get there. Looked comfortable enough in the end.
Yeah, went through a lot of bodies and just down to his right-hand side, Nick Pope concedes the corner.
Maguire and Jones are up. It's swung into the midst. Header one and into the arms of Nick Pope. He falls on it dramatically. Mata with the corner. The header, I think, was won by Jones. Comfortable take for the keeper. Kick here from Pope. Shaw to win the header. Burnley have got to keep going forward. Can't sit back. They've had that problem here before. Here's Mason Greenwood. Inside for Mata. Mata on for Matic. Ball forwards nice for Lingard, but Hendricks nicked it. Tarkowski nice, but runs into trouble. Has he got Lowton for support? He has. Lowton's done ever so well.
Lowton did really well.
Hacks it away.
Just alert there, wasn't he? Just picking up the second ball and mopping up really well at the back, Matt Lowton.
Yeah, helped out his big mate Tarkowski. Got in a little bit of trouble. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Just knocks it inside from Maguire. Final 15 minutes now. Goals from Wood and Rodriguez, giving Burnley a 2-0 lead. Here's Shaw. Spoiler warning, Burnley led here 2-0. Both of the last 2 seasons and drawn 2-2. Ball into the middle. This will be Charlie Taylor's to clear. Charlie Taylor to come away with the ball. Taking on Wan-Bissaka. Looking for Wood. That's gone out of play to be a United throw. Solskjaer now on the edge of his technical area. Dyche has been there since the first minute. It's with Maguire.
Things to watch now. Obviously, Charlie Taylor's on a yellow card. He's got to be careful. And United made all 3 of their substitutions. They can't afford another injury, can they?
No. Here's Maguire. Wide for Shaw. Ball into the middle that Tarkowski wins. Hendrick to it first, uses Lowton. Lowton with the clearance. Burnley kept 2 up though. Rodriguez nicely inside from McNeil. McNeil against Wan-Bissaka. Looks to take him on the outside. Charlie Taylor's helping him. Gone down the left-hand side. Can he whip in the ball here? Oh, wasn't deep enough. It is cleared. Is that going to go for a corner? Oh, he's done well there, Jones, to be fair. To prevent the corner, it's a throw only. There wasn't enough legs on Taylor's ball in. He was looking for Wood deeper.
Yeah, we said about his good delivery on Sunday. That one was not quite up to that standard, was it?
No, not in that category. Rodriguez holding on to the ball. Oh, he's lost out though to Mata. Burnley have committed men down that corner. It's blocked by McNeil. Should be cleared here by Matic. The fog getting a little deeper. Lowton to come and win this. And that's Manchester United. Just have a swirl of fog come into the centre of the pitch.
Surely not. Surely not. That's not going to...
No, get thicker and thicker.
Thicker as the game goes on.
Here's Jones into the Burnley half. Cries have come on Burnley. The crowd realise key moments. Lingard's gone into the middle. Wan-Bissaka looking to take on Taylor, but he's knocked off his stride by a persistent McNeil. Here's Cork. Oh, it's gone behind Cork. Here's Wan-Bissaka with McNeil out of position. Rodriguez trying to cover left midfield. Mata helps it on for Fred. Fred hooks it on again. Left-hand side with Shaw. Ball into the middle, well covered. Got there Ben Mee. Hooks it away right-footed. He's angry with his troops for giving the ball away. Throw. It's with Shaw. Back again for Maguire. Maguire looking to bring it forward. Gone short for Mata. Maguire had gone into the middle. Here's Matic driving forward. Looks to hook it on. Martial, has he got space? Good save from Pope to his right-hand side.
No real power. I think it may have taken deflection as well on the way through, but comfortable one for Nick Pope.
Dare I say it, 1 or 2 home fans leaving.
I think that always happens here, but probably more likely when you're 2-0 down, although maybe they should have learned from the last 2 seasons.
Yeah. Have we learnt? 12 minutes plus time added on remain. Burnley leading through goals from Wood and Rodriguez. Just needs 2 now more for Burnley 50. It's 48 Burnley goals for Jay Rodriguez. De Gea under pressure gives it away. McNeil can't win it though. Here's Mason Greenwood. Touch inside's poor. Allows Hendrick to win it. Westwood to El Pon. Rodriguez, nice turn. Is he fouled by Fred? No. Shaw to tidy up. Shaw. Ball forward. Here's Matic. On to Fred. Centre of the park with Juan Mata, the former Chelsea player. Champions League winner with Chelsea. Uses Shaw. Shaw driving forward against Hendrick. Ball inside's nice. Shot was blocked.
Tarkowski, wasn't it?
Yeah, got a good block on that, Burnley. Mata to get it in there again. Good header won by Tarkowski again.
Yeah, did really well.
Hacked away by Cork. Burnley sitting too deep now. Jones helped it on for Wan-Bissaka. McNeil trying to wrap a boot round to win it. He thinks he's won the throw. Could have come up Wan-Bissaka. McNeil's disappointed. It's gone back for Jones. Cries have come on Burnley. Approaching the final 10 minutes. It's with Luke Shaw, the former Southampton player. Uses Mata. Mata through the middle, on for Fred. It was a little short, but he got there. Lingard uses Wan-Bissaka. Looks to get the cross in. Clearance is from me. Calm, controlled clearance out of play. Throw for United. They're desperate to get hold of the ball. Matic to take the throw. Gets it back, the Serbian. Driving forward on that left foot now. Looks to spread it for Shaw. Shaw takes it down. Good first touch, edge of the box. Inside now for Martial. Wide again for Shaw. On for Maguire. Here's Jones. Everybody camped in the final third apart from De Gea. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Gets the cross in. Header won by Tarkowski, but Burnley just not keeping possession at the minute. It's with Mata. Can't make any more changes, Solskjaer. Wan-Bissaka, right-hand side. Uses Matic. Matic trying to drive forward towards the box. Wan-Bissaka to collect against Rodriguez. Come off Rodriguez. United throw. It's back with Greenwood. Greenwood on in turn for Matic. Banks, well, 2 banks of 5 in effect now for Burnley. Here's Matic as he found Fred edge of the box, on for Shaw in the box, drills it against Hendrick. It will be a throw only, with Fred desperate to collect the ball. Shaw with the throw. It's gone back towards Maguire. Back heel from Fred comes off Hendrick. United throw. Everybody's got to keep concentrated here. Final 9 minutes plus time added on. Here's Mata. It's a quiet Old Trafford. If they've got to go back, it'd be vibrant. Here's Greenwood. Greenwood helps it on for Jones on the overlap. Me with the clearance. Taylor can help it on and away here. Trying to get to the touchline. He has got it away, but only for Maguire. Burnley have got to keep men up. They've got to try and keep the ball a little better than they're doing. Here's Maguire, halfway line. Draws Rodriguez to him. 4-4-2 shape now for Burnley. Here's Matic. Uses Mata. Wan-Bissaka almost going down the line, right-hand side. It's with Mason Greenwood. Inside for Fred. Central Fred. Brazilian helps it on for Lingard. Fred again. Here's Maguire. Maguire looking to spread it for Wan-Bissaka. McNeil wins the header, wins the second ball, looks to bring it away with confidence. Mata in there to try and win it, and has done. Solskjaer pointing, just looking to try and get people forward if he can. It's dummied here for Greenwood through the middle as a shot. Wide of the target. That looked close. That looked a really good touch from Mason Greenwood. Bradford lad was very close, left foot wide of the target. Good skill.
Did look close. That was the other side. That was Nick Pope's right-hand post, and we'll see maybe from this replay how close this one is.
Close.
Didn't quite catch it right, did it? But no, it's a few feet away, and that's enough for Burnley. Goal kick.
Yeah, as long as it's wide. As long as it's wide. 7 minutes remain. Chris Ward on 39 minutes. His 10th Premier League goal of the season. Jay Rodriguez on 56 minutes.
And bowled it there, surely.
Did look that way from Martial. There's cover from Lowton.
Great challenge
really
again.
Well. What a challenge to dispossess Lingard. It's with McNeil. Burnley need a good 10 minutes here. Ball forward looking for Wood. Maguire across to win it. He thinks it's a United throw. Linesman doesn't
Two or
agree.
three times this half, Matt Lowton's come back with really good challenges. I think there may be 1 or 2 concerns with him coming back into the side after Phil Barsley was unable to travel today. But Matt Lowton's done really well.
Yeah. He has done well.
Lots more United fans heading for the exits.
Yeah. Flick on from Rodriguez, looking for Wood. He thought he was fouled, but Burnley won it anyway through Rodriguez, going for the corner flag. He's an experienced player these days. Trying to stab it back for Taylor, and it's gone out for a throw. Burnley got to just keep working hard. No hint of changes yet from the manager. McNeil to battle and win it. Can't thread it through legs. Westwood has a tie. Wan-Bissaka to win it. Hendrick. Aerial route. I think
Offside,
Rodriguez offside. He is. Free kick given. That'll mean United can get it forward. It's with Maguire. Uses Fred. Luke Shaw's hugging that left touchline. Here's Luke Shaw. Lowton goes to him. Back with Fred. Here's Matic. Wan-Bissaka available right-hand side. He's going to go for Fred. Burnley just got to get those banks right here. Greenwood looking to take men on. Uses his man here. Shot from distance. Always rising. Always rising. And that's a goal kick. And I think John Moss wants Burnley to get on with it. And there are loads of fans leaving. Home fans. Wow. 5 minutes plus time at add-on.
We can confirm that there isn't a fire drill, but there are hundreds, if not thousands, of United fans heading for the exits.
Martial with a shot, not his best foot. Well over. Now then, can Burnley wrong or right here? Twice they've led 2-0. The last 2 seasons have been pegged back to 2-2. They lead 2-0 here now. Header won by Jones. Burnley win the next ball. It's helped on towards Mason Greenwood. Taylor across to deal with it. Needs a bit of support here. Trying to clear his lines. Has done, and out of play. Throw right-hand side. With Wan-Bissaka. wearing 29, former Crystal Palace man, finds Matic. Matic to use Mata. He's got Wan-Bissaka right hand side, goes back inside for Matic, trying to drill through the middle, flick on is nice, but Ben Mee's
well watched by Ben Mee.
Uses Rodriguez coming away, loses out to Wan-Bissaka, that's a foul.
Clear foul.
Yeah, nearly threw the ball at him, I thought there, Wan-Bissaka, but it'll be a Burnley free kick. Rodriguez just on the floor, has taken the bang. And listen to the Burnley fans, Dave, to our right hand side. They sense an opportunity for third time lucky.
Magnificent, yeah, we've got 4 minutes to play plus whatever the referee adds on. It could be 4 minutes or more.
Burnley haven't made a change, and I think Sean Dyche will be making that clear to Martin Atkinson. Now then, Nick Pope with the free kick. They will talk about Jay Rodriguez's goal for years to come. Rodriguez trying to flick it on. That will be United throw deep inside their own half. There's empty spaces everywhere, isn't there?
Lots of red seats.
I don't quite remember that the last 2 seasons.
No.
Taylor to stab that forward. Rodriguez on the chase. It will go out for another throw. Wan-Bissaka to take it quickly. Matic under pressure from McNeil. It's gone inside from Maguire. Burnley don't want to push too much at this stage inside the final 3 minutes. Here's Luke Shaw driving forward. Hendrick getting back at him. Touched inside for Fred. Fred on for Matic. They're seeing a lot of the ball. Matic clips it forward nicely. Fred to help it on for Shaw. Can he get the ball in here? Slipped it Shaw. Burnley thought there might have been a handball there. Does get the ball in, but it's Tarkowski with the clearance. Might fall for Maguire. At some stage Maguire's going to go forward, I think. Mata on in turn for Jones. It's with Lingard, wide for Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka for Lingard. Taylor comes across, challenges him, hooks the ball out of play, and that'll be United throw. McNeil was committed to try and chase the ball. Like him, handball from Lingard. Done well here, McNeil.
It's a foul, surely.
Wan-Bissaka.
A foul.
I thought he got caught there.
That has to be
the
a
ball
foul.
had knocked out of play, and I think the linesman stopped it here.
Why did he flag for a foul, linesman?
Well,
that's a ridiculous decision.
Did look a strange one. He's caught him on the right foot, and
the ball was heading out of play, but he's caught Dwight McNeil. It's a clear foul.
He was late, wasn't he?
The linesman is 2 yards away from that incident.
I just wonder if Burnley are warming up a sub. Just looking across. John Moss across now. I think John Moss is saying you can roll off. But I think they've missed the incident there, haven't they?
How can they miss it? It's 2 yards.
Well, I think they don't know the severity of it. John Moss is saying to Ali B to get him off the field of play, but Burnley are concerned about their player here. He's back to his feet, thankfully. And it'll be Wan-Bissaka with the throw.
A ludicrous decision.
Final minute of the 90. Maguire is now up. It's on for Fred. Fred looking to have a shot. It's well blocked, and Burnley will chase it. Westwood will chase it. Fred to it first. All eyes will be on Martin Atkinson on the 90. Here's Matic to go wide for Shaw. Maguire's back in his centre-back berth. Remember, only Palace have won here in the Premier League this season. Fred just edging forward, finds Martial. Martial hooks it wide for Jones. On in turn for Wan-Bissaka. Jones has stayed up this time. Here's Mata. Burnley need to win this if they can. Header on target.
They're going to check that for a foul.
Shaw's there. He's won the header.
They're going to check that for a foul.
Hendrick was with him. No, I think that'll count. Shaw's won the header. Guided it over his man. And that goal is on 90 minutes. Extended his arms. There will be a check. Burnley have kept the ball. Burnley think it's a free kick, and we are checking.
Yeah, he's in communication with
Shaw won the
Park.
header. Have we seen Atkins? It's 4 minutes. 4. We're still the replay now.
Not offside.
He's onside. Was there a push in the back of Hendrick there? Won the header, got it over. Luke Shaw's only his second Premier League goal.
It was more of a foul than the one that...
foul it is, I think, isn't it? He's placed the ball, hasn't he, John Moss? It's a foul.
If the one on...
It's chalked off. No goal. Chalked off. Karma for last year, I suggest.
It was more of a foul than the one on Lingard for the penalty, wasn't it? So, fair dues.
Yeah. Shaw and Hendrick. He did extend his arms immediately, Shaw. Now then, Burnley are in time added on here. Throw for United deep inside their own half. Luke Shaw's goal chalked off. It remains 2-0 for Burnley. Maybe we've played the one of the 4 minutes now. Sean Dyche organising his troops. Wan-Bissaka wants it wide. McNeil goes to him. I might just get Lennon on here. Ball into the mix for Lingard to chase. Ben Mee across.
Does well.
Concedes the throw. Not a corner in the second additional minute now. It's back with Mata. Good skill from him to avoid one. That's going to be a corner. United's 5th corner of the game. Does De Gea come forward? No. Mata to take it. 90 seconds gone of added time. Header won by Westwood. Will it break for Fred? Missed kick from Fred. Might have been into Van Bool as it bounced up. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Uses Fred. Burnley edging closer. Here's for Shaw. His goal ruled out. Burnley leading 2-0. Wan-Bissaka driving forward. Mata to deliver here. Deep towards the back post. Burnley need to win a header here. Who's it come off? It's a goal kick. Burnley getting closer. Now then, you begin to wonder, don't you? 1962 since Burnley last won here. John Kennelly with a hat-trick that day. As Burnley won 5-2. Is that wait over? 58 years in the making. Fans getting up to leave now. It does look like only Manchester United's only second Premier League defeat of the season. Nick Pope's ready to take the goal kick. We're in the 3rd of 4 minutes of added time. Burnley leading 2-0. And what could be a memorable day at Old Trafford. Burnley would go to 30 points. They would go 7 clear of the relegation zone. That's come off Matic. It'll be a Burnley throw inside the United half. It'll be left for Charlie Taylor. Approaching the final minute of 4. Surely Burnley are going to get that win at Old Trafford now. Taylor with the throw down the line. Wood to flick on. Jones to head it back to his keeper. Last chance saloon for United. Rolled out for Shaw. His goal ruled out moments ago. Burnley leading 2-0. Mata screaming for it. Shaw looking to get the ball down this right-hand side. McNeil wins a header. Chases his own header. Tripped by Mata. That's a foul.
And that's got to be a booking.
Mata's caught his man.
Just kicked the ball away.
He did. Is he wasting his own time?
Stupidity, yeah.
Surely, Dave, Burnley are there now.
Yeah, dare we say it? We did say it. 3rd time lucky after going 2 goals up, but Burnley have deserved it today.
Been superb.
It's a tight first half, got the nose in front. Wonderful goal from Jay Rodriguez in the second half. And Burnley haven't really looked in a lot of danger. I mean, they had the disallowed goal, didn't we, for the foul by Shaw? But you can tell that. I mean, there's
nobody here.
No one left in Old Trafford, are
Nobody, just the fog in the stadium, I think, isn't it? Must be just seconds now. Burnley so close. 1962, the last time Burnley won here. 5-2 that day. Kennelly with 3. Lockhead, McElroy with the goals. We're close. John Moss has had one look. We're in the 5th minute now. Burnley 2 to the good. It could be a memorable night for Claret's followers. United still trying to drive forward. Here's Fred. We're in the 5th minute of added time. Fred to go wide. Shaw to get a ball in here. Header won by Ben Mee. Will it break for Burnley in the box? Turn on shot. Easy save for Pope. Lingard trying to get it on target. I think he's got a blow. Oh, what a massive win for Burnley at Old Trafford. That means ever so much. Burnley have won here by 2 goals to 0. Manchester United 0, Burnley 2. 58 years in the making. Burnley have got that win at Old Trafford. Chris Wood in the 39th minute, his 10th of the campaign. Jay Rodriguez with a special goal on 56 minutes. That left foot strike will go down in the annals of history. Burnley have deserved it. They've been the better side on the night. Manchester United 0, Burnley 2. Massive win for the Clarets.
Magnificent win, yeah. We said about confidence after Sunday, and Burnley have taken the confidence of that victory to Old Trafford tonight, come away with all 3 points and a very well deserved win.
Yeah, it's 30 points, Dave, isn't it? It's a meaningful target. This was the difficult run we were in. We've beaten Leicester, we've come to Old Trafford and beaten Manchester United, and the players are now going to their corner where the fans are. and they're just rising to them as one. It's a fantastic scenes here. What a performance they've put in. Twice they were denied, twice they were 2 up here and were pulled back to 2-2. Nobody was going to deny them tonight. It's a super win. 2 really good goals. Jay Rodriguez has finished just top class. Burnley won it. It's a fantastic win. A fantastic win. And to go 7 points clear the relegation zone is important as well.
The 3 points at the end of the day is the vital thing, but that 30-point total is psychological, and we can push on from here, Phil.
Dave, we've wronged a right tonight, haven't we?
We've wronged 2 rights after the last 2 seasons, haven't we?
Magnificent, haven't we? Magnificent performance to come here and play so well and keep the clean sheet. You mentioned earlier it's been a long time since we got a clean sheet against a big 6 side, and we've righted a wrong. I mean, that's all we can say. You know, it's been 2 fantastic performances here to get 2-2 draws, and we've beaten Manchester United the first time in Sean Dyche's reign.
Yeah, not too many teams will be 4 seasons unbeaten at Old Trafford, will
they won't. They won't. 3 draws and a win. Ben Mee's being interviewed in the on the pitch. The 2 scorers are being interviewed on the pitch. We'll get reaction on Claret's player on a magnificent night for Burnley. Burnley righted a wrong here and got 3 points at Old Trafford. First win here since 1962. September 1962, when Burnley won 5-2. The story might be about Solskjaer and the problems at United. We've got to put that to one side. Magnificent win for Burnley.
That's secondary at the end of the day. I mean, you could tell the confidence wasn't there on the pitch, the confidence wasn't there in the crowd, and I mean, even 5-10 minutes to go, the Old Trafford was emptying, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I think they knew this time they couldn't get it back.
Yeah.
The goal was chalked off rightly, I think, in the end, and Burnley have won by 2-0 here. And what can it do for Burnley's season, Dave?
Well, it's got us to 30 points for a start, and we've had that tricky run. We've got Arsenal as our next Premier League game. We haven't beaten them in the Premier League, so hopefully we can get another hoodoo out of the way in that one as well. Yeah,
Norwich in the Cup on Saturday, 3 o'clock kick-off. We play Arsenal at home a week on Sunday. But just to recap, on a memorable night for Burnley, they've won here by 2-0. Goals from Chris Wood, his 10th of the campaign, and Jay Rodriguez got the second. Both of those 2 players love it here. 3 goals apiece for them here at Old Trafford. It's finished Manchester United 0, Burnley 2. Thanks to Dave for his help on a memorable night for Claret's followers. Burnley won it by 2-0. Manchester United 0, Burnley 2. Wood and Rodriguez with the goals. We'll see you on Saturday, 3 o'clock kick-off. Until then, enjoy the evening. Burnley have won at Old Trafford for the first time in 58 years.
Hello Clarets fans, Phil Bird here. Make sure you subscribe to Burnley's official YouTube channel and turn on notifications, otherwise you might miss moments like this.
Oh, what a goal! And Wood was there to finish it.
Just spit Glenn Little, look.
We hope you enjoyed the video and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Up the Clarets.